Hello and welcome to Raise the Dice! We are back after the break which we took for 2 weeks, I guess. So we're back right now and we will play some Dungeons and Dragons.
With some friends.
With some friends, yes. We don't have the stands right now for the Rickus, but oh well. Yeah.
Friendship. Magic.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Right.
Oh, friendship hurts.
Rock and roll. I believe you don't have any announcements. So let's jump back straight into it. So, not last week, but the week before, you guys, the Deadly Mischief, you stepped through the threshold into the Valley of Mines, where you encountered a dying man. At least he was portraying to be dead. You talked to him and he told you some things that were happening meanwhile in the Valley of Mines, and you saw some people that were turned into stone by some gorgons, as you came to know later. You stepped into the Valley of Mines, walking through a system of caves, and then there was a dragon attack on the city. And as you stepped even further into the valley, you were seeking what was the Orcish band, right? Yes. So you saw them out, and you attacked, you fought, and you won. And they had a prisoner, which, of course, you know, and it is Mephisto. That's right. So, I'm thinking, is there something I'm forgetting?
Yeah, the Seekers.
Yes, the Seeker, right. And as you had your nighttime rest, you
We didn't have any rest.
Yeah, you came to consciousness and realized that nightmares prevent you from resting, and you did not get your...
Because we met a
long
Seeker.
rest. Yeah, and he affected you with some strange aura, and therefore you cannot have a long rest.
Yeah, we just...
And it's
so good.
Yeah, so it's a break of dawn. The sky is clouded. It's foggy.
We're tired.
You're quite tired. It looks like it's about to.
We sluggish.
Yeah, it looks like it will rain in some time. And as you come to consciousness, as you pack your stuff, and you're still in the Orcish camp, what you would like to do now?
Oh fuck. Ugh.
So do we have any info that you needed? Or we still need
I would still
to get
need
some?
to go somewhere, or
Mirtagas.
I feel like...
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure about that. We don't have a map.
Well, we know
do.
that they want to
Valley
attack
of Mines.
the main city
Phones.
Only on phones.
and to throw the human king.
Yeah, we have
Maybe it's like...
we have some information.
Do you still need to go? I feel like a piece of garbage.
Yeah, maybe we should
Don't you?
return to the city and inform them about it. Or
Guys,
you want to continue?
any of you had like shitty nightmares?
Oh yeah.
All in red?
Kinda. Bloody.
Fuck!
I have nightmares all
I
the time.
said we have to avoid the fucking Seekers.
So how do you rest? How do you have a good night's sleep if you have nightmares all the time? Tell us your secret.
Who said I truly rest every night?
You look like you're rested. And look at us now.
I look rested. I'm still at my
You know.
max HP.
Uh,
I will find it on my phone. Okay. We still need to find the person who killed those paladins. Yes, Mirta?
We kinda know.
We
do you
should
have any
be,
ideas?
because,
Who could it be?
Will you die, Pito?
It's the shaman whose name is...
I forgot.
I have
The
his name
fuck?
written down right here.
Finally, what is his name?
Sorry, I do not remember.
Sorry.
His
Oh,
Do you really think
I
that
know
we
this.
should go and
It's
look for
Goldot?
him?
Goldot, yeah.
Gold out the boy.
Do you remember what exactly the mission, like what exactly the order was? To find the person?
Or to get
Kill
Well,
it?
those weren't completely precise orders. Do I have maybe a copy
Of the Shirai signs?
Yeah, it's basically, well, there are like not thresholds but stages of accomplishment. So the most preferable would be to find the leader, dead or alive. Yeah, or at least find some information that you could confirm about what is happening and their plans.
They wrote find it, but you need to bring it. Like,
Oh,
we
for me,
can
I
find
believe
it,
that would be enough. Then.
and then
Well,
just go back and tell them
We
where
kind of have a
he is.
confirmation, and I showed to the Mephisto.
Of what?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they took her
For the vision.
for the
We have
visions
Mephisto.
because
Where's
they
her
wanted-
miniature?
because they wanted to bring her to Piranha Trench, and we kind of have a plan that the orc leader wants to do. We kind of know it.
Yeah, and I mean,
She's
probably
like
we
our
could.
message.
Yeah, we could
like
take an
future.
orcish head. Just, I mean, you can speak to the dead, right? They can do
Do you
that.
need all body or just the head?
I think head will suffice. I mean, the
Well,
orc, you chop
It
the head off.
speaks.
You
I
could
do
take
the
it.
body.
You wanted to die.
Maybe the leader head, because this one wasn't very
I mean,
chit-chatty.
you wanted to die.
What do you mean?
You wanted to die.
Well, I don't care about that. But I just mean that this one wasn't very chit-chatty, you know?
Does it still has it has
It was better than nothing, right?
Maybe
Well-
leaders have some marks on them. Can we check the body of an orcish
Or
leader?
maybe
yeah,
they
roll
have
an
any
investigation.
emblemas,
Was it
trinkets, no?
We already checked that.
Not much, but we already checked. My
Wasn't he
investigation
the
would be
one
11.
fighting with your demon?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's
does
it.
orcish leaders have some marks that we're the orcish leaders? A
Trinkets.
medal of orcish leader, or like some necklace.
I mean, he has some tattoos.
he had Gloom's necklace, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that
I do.
Nozugas.
Well,
Well, we can take his head with us, I guess.
don't be a racist. They won't recognize the head of a leader as
I
a head of a
mean-
leader. It's a head of an orc
No,
and head
no,
of
no,
an
no,
orc.
no. I mean, Mephisto said they can speak with dead.
As far as I know, dead may not always tell everything you ask. You can try to speak with
It's
them.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe paladins could compel the dead to speak.
Well, maybe.
I mean, we
it
could
will be
try.
some proof, I guess.
We can take some of his clothes if we need to prove that he was a leader. Like he had.
I think it doesn't look different from
any
the
armor,
others.
like which is more
It's a
cooler.
bit better, bigger. Yeah.
Look at him. He looks like a leader.
For me, he
I
looks
think-
like a filthy orc.
Is the head still on the body? Yeah.
The leader are still.
On the leader, yeah.
Okay. I can. Does anyone wants to cut it?
Why?
Like we said, we bring the head. They may speak dead with him.
Basically desecrating the body of the dead.
Why does it
Do you
bother you?
care?
Not the first time.
Well, I think if they would kill us, they would had no problems with cutting our heads. So it's
I mean, they should rest in peace now.
the stronger ones wins.
Well, we at least know where the leader is going at the moment.
But if you want it,
Dear, how far from here would it be to the old Tower of Sardas?
we have the head now.
On foot, right?
Can you carry
Well, I
me?
guess so. Do
I
we
can
have
fly.
Several
swords?
days. No, you don't have horses here.
Yeah.
But you
There
have
were
two
two
horses,
horses.
orcish horses, yeah.
And I have my unicorn.
You have your
And we actually have a carriage.
yeah. So it would take if you well,
Actually,
provided you
yeah.
don't run into some trouble, it would take about a day,
Oh.
maybe a bit more.
Aedainas tells to you all, I have a little business here in this lands. I want to deal with it really quickly because I'm afraid of problems which in the future may be caused if I won't deal with it.
What kind of?
Elaborate.
Personal.
Can we know more about it?
Can we help?
They show you the sign of a 6 fingers.
Do you need to build another
No.
house?
I need to meet with my patron in person. I need to talk.
Meet with your horny god?
Not the horny god. Please.
Well,
It's a
most
demon.
gods are pretty horny.
He's not a god.
Okay.
But I know that
That's because
there are
there's a
some problems which already.
You want us.
Some beings wanted to trick me into doing some things I shouldn't do, like
you-
killing Tyler Blackshore and others. Rast is being tricked by somebody, and he does not know that. But I want to meet him and talk to him.
Do you need to go to a special place for that?
I need to go to a cave which is near the old Tower of Zardas. It
Do you
is
need-
south of here.
Do you need
And they
us
show
to
you the
help?
place. I guess it's here.
That's very far
Do you
away.
need
It's a day of a travel.
Can you take
I
him
guess.
with your broom?
You need our
How
help?
long it would take with my broom?
Well, you're kind of servant of grass
I
now,
don't
as
know,
I
like
see
8
from
hours or something.
Flying is like way faster.
I could take you in faster, but just you.
I'm afraid it may be. I'm not sure if the place is guarded.
We can follow you.
It's in the south. I assume this is the old
Yeah,
tower,
that's
Oh, we're feeling kind of shitty right now. But
Yeah, I understand, but I'm afraid we won't be back in these lands in a time, and I personally don't want to be back here.
Well, considering the
So, but it's the only way to contact him.
You can take one of the horses, I guess. Is it enough for us to take
We
one
can
horse?
we can take a carriage.
I have a broom.
I think we
I'm
should
okay.
remove the cage from
I
the
can
I think
carriage.
we
bring-
already dismantled it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so cool.
I can bring another person on the broom.
Oh. Or we can maybe. I would suggest us all going. Well, I'm not kind of sure if it's safe.
But then, do you want us to wait for you?
I have no idea how the place looks. I know that it's a cave.
Oh, you know, caves have a lot.
Let's just go. I don't like
It
this
may be a
place.
big cave. It may be a small cave. Maybe I will go
I'll go
alone.
anywhere
Maybe you will
from
accompany
here,
me
actually.
and meet
Well,
your.
what kind of
It's deeper
time
into
scale are
the-
we
What?
talking?
Ah,
There's no
2
time
months.
scale, but I know that some things are happening between the fiends, and if we won't haste, some more troubles may occur.
okay. If we go to the place,
I
where
once
I want
mentioned
go-
to you that in dreams I saw a girl named Mirta.
Murta.
Mirta.
Murta.
Mirta, yes. She's kinda on her way to meet us, personally me.
So you.
I don't want to battle her. She may not be friendly, but if we acquire some information in that place, then I may talk to her. and
Well,
talk-
if you say just one day, I would be willing to.
Well, as I
willing
see
to
from
help.
the map on the carriage, I think it would be a 1 day of travel.
So do you need us in case you'll have to fight her?
Well, I accompanied you when we fought with your enemies and dealt with your problems.
With
To me,
mine,
it sounds fair.
personally.
Might be interesting.
Surely I
I'm
knew
not
about this when when we went here.
So we're
So, yeah.
going to abandon this place now?
We need
This
to
edition.
head south.
Well, I believe I've achieved enough so that my head will not roll for the
I
moment.
just thought that we
Take the
will be
bag.
able to visit
I
the
don't-
place
I don't
traveling
think I
here,
need
but
a
as
hand.
now we have some problems and we want to leave, I
We need
would
to
like
go
you to ask.
South. It's
Yeah.
it's further. It's deeper into this.
It's deeper into the valley, yes.
Yeah, as you see from the
I'm gonna show
map
you.
which we have, the place is somewhere here.
And we are.
We are
Here.
somewhere
Oh,
No,
Ju-
you're
we
on the top
here?
right.
on the top
We are
right.
here.
No, okay,
We
we're
are
somewhere
here.
We
Yeah.
need to go
And
south.
this is here.
oh.
So it's way at the end.
With
Wouldn't like-
carriage, we may travel fast.
Wouldn't Corinna's be like just a small detour?
What do you mean? Get
Well-
back to the Pyrenees?
Yeah, and then go to the tower.
No, give the
I
head.
would like to
Next
haste
day.
with
With my
this,
head.
this, this,
That
this,
sounds
this, this, this.
Well, if we're talking about in a matter of hours, then let's
I
not
don't
make-
really want to go back here, you know.
I just
at all.
wonder if we try to go back to the Inos statue and try something to
And
break.
meet the seeker again.
Oh fuck no!
Maybe he's gone.
Maybe there are inner statues here, corrupted, but maybe there are. There may be one next to the old tower.
Okay, we can
It's
vote.
more possible that it may be Beliar statue there than Inas.
They're usually close to
I
each other.
don't want to.
I have a question. Can someone resend me the map so it will be quicker?
You can just go to the chat and look at all the pictures there.
Yes.
Alright.
You knew that it is possible. Like here, look, the chat. Then you press
Yes.
this button,
Okay.
and then all the pictures here.
You
are-
don't need
Oh
to
shit,
go
private.
outside.
Oh,
Ooh, too much.
All the selfies
Ah,
and
it's
stuff.
our
Oh,
check.
yes, cool.
No,
cool, cool.
Including
there.
Dallas Mines, right, so you right. Alright, so one alright, so for now one thing that happens as you gather your stuff and you prepare food
And we
you
put it
take-
in the carriage.
yeah, and you put everything into carriage and you have this talk, you can see a bit of snow is falling.
Oh,
And it's getting a bit chilly now.
oh, the final seal is broke.
And
Remember what
as-
it means, Aedainas.
But as you look to your map, on your map,
I don't
it's,
like it.
you're quite close to the place which is covered in snow.
Oh, then maybe it's okay.
Still don't.
But it looks unnatural.
I never
but-
knew that snow can give you
I
paranoia.
I have
If I
that.
cast detect magic and
You
watch
give it
up,
to-
is there something?
Nothing magical.
Okay.
So the snow is natural, sort of natural.
It's the new
I
day.
have it.
It's
So the obsidian tier works.
Yeah, that's
And I would like to ask,
Blow.
have the final seal, was the final seal of a real broken or starting to broke?
Break.
so, and it starts
Break,
crystallizing.
My English, the capital of English.
No.
Oh, thank God for it. For now.
Thank gods.
Gods. Thank you all the patrons and gods.
In all the multiverse.
In all the planes.
So let's not waste time and just go. So where are you going?
Mephisto, will you...
Corinos first, and then.
I want to go south right now while we are here, and I don't want to be back at this place anytime.
Actually, can.
Like, too much orcs, too much some dirty people, and the dragons. I don't really want to be back into the valley. Unless you want to save the people from the castle.
Well, that would give us a little bit of, good name, but not now.
Yeah. So, would you travel with me south? Let's take the
I
carriage.
believe you have my D12.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Then I will ride on the carriage.
I will go my
Said
room.
someone's.
Oh,
Right, so you pack your things and you're about to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so as you leave, one thing happens that you notice as you're on a, it's on a hill still because there is a mountain range and you're a bit below on a hill and it descends deeper into the valley. So and as you ride on the horses on a carriage, you can see the distance that goes deeper into the Valley of Mines, and there's this crackling sound. It's like a thunder.
We all hear it.
It's roaring across the sky, and you can feel as the ground shakes, and it looks like the sky distorts for a moment, and then you can see a sudden crack. In reality, the sky, the air just breaks.
Sure,
And you can see a black tear in the space, and what happens then? You can hear like a splintering sound of breaking wood as it crashes into the mountain below, and then it's explosion of force energy, and just breaks all the trees on your side. They just fall prone. The carriage falls on the side. All the horse fall.
I was on
the
a
side.
broom.
You got blown away.
I
And
got blown away.
Immense force energy just blew to the side, and you can still feel the.
So it was
Rumbling of
close
the
to
earth.
us?
It was on the side as you traveled by.
So
the,
it's basically on our side, not some
Yeah.
far
With
away, but
No, it was very close to
The
you,
wave
but
affected
below. As imagine there's a slope and you're going down,
yeah.
and there's like valley below you,
Oh,
and
okay.
something happened right there.
know, just some gods having their battles. You know.
Can the tear?
It's gone.
No, but I want to have roll arcana. It was like between the.
Do we know what
tear.
it was?
Yeah. Well, do I have any knowledge what it might
was
be?
that a portal to the other plane or
What was
something like
like? Do I have any
Dimension
clicks?
door.
Those of you who want to check that, roll a perception first.
that?
Natural 20.
9.
Right.
Natural 6.
So you get to roll Arcana because you were the one who actually paid attention to what happened. And actually what happened, you saw two things. Something came out of the tear and lots of environment around it went back into it.
It like sucked it?
Yeah. So you saw that. Sucked it in.
Sucked it in.
And Arcana, right? That's a 13.
It's some sort of unnatural, extremely powerful portal and extremely unstable.
Who could create
And it's in our way.
Hmm?
And the thing that happened is in our way.
Well, there's a slope. You're on the slope, and
Oh,
it's
okay,
below.
okay.
So if you want to go down and check, you can do
Can
that.
we see what fell from it?
You do. You go to the ledge.
Yeah, I
I
wanna see.
believe
I'm
you
curious
have
one.
some
I like-
help to get the carriage back, get the horses.
I was on my horse, so I'm not caring about carriage. I'm
Ah,
just like going to
On
see.
unicorn.
I'm on a unicorn, so whatever.
So you can see way down below, about 80, maybe 90 feet below you. You can see there was like a part of a mountain, and it's sliced and gone. So a big
Yeah.
portion of a mountain is just disappeared, and you can see a wooden ship, a broken wooden ship that is collapsed on mountainous area.
Interesting.
A ship.
Are there any lives in there? Like
There's
people,
no sea,
demons,
yeah.
someone?
No sea around you. Go ahead and roll perception.
4 and 7 is 11.
No living people that you can
But
see.
How
No,
far
what did you
are
want
we
to
from
see?
it currently?
Is there any
you're
life
about
in it?
90 feet above
Like
it.
a crew,
above it.
something?
Is the name of the ship seen?
Roll perception.
Is the ship
18.
You can see the name is on the backside, so the
Ball eater.
so the top,
Oh, that would be
not top but front of the ship is just engraved into the mountain, and backside is just tilted on one side, and you can see here as the rocks and all the stuff fade, like the mist from the impact, you can see the silence.
The silence of the land.
And it's a black ship, actually. It's painted black.
It's totally black ship.
Does it have a
A
sail?
black ship.
Right.
Do you guys want
That's
to
racist.
check this out?
doesn't have a sail?
saw the
I do.
ship before.
I actually
But they are
Where?
broken and
In
torn,
visions.
tattered.
What's
Any
with
signs, like emblems or something?
I'd like to go and check it.
Roll perception.
In
13.
the ship.
Alright, let me check real quick.
We can check the ship. We will go and check.
A ship that can fly. That's something.
You can see there's this, like some portion of a symbol, but it's torn and it's beyond recognition right now.
So, Astra, where you saw the ship?
I think I saw the ship before. Now the question is, I once tried my visions and I saw the ship black. I'm remembering correctly that I saw a black ship
Probably.
in the seas, right? Because I do have some kind of recall that I know something about black ship. I saw in the vision once that he was on the seas and he was on the shores.
Who?
The black ship. I don't know why, but I think it's somehow. I don't know why, but I think it's somehow related with Kellen War,
Oh
perhaps.
shit, let's don't go there. It has a mist inside of it. It may have a mist.
I
If we
have
inhale
that.
that shit with death.
I'm not sure, but I have the feeling.
Does it has a flag?
It's torn.
Can
The
I
question
see
for
some?
me is like,
From this point, not really. Unless you want to descend and look for the parts of it. maybe yes.
Now
For me,
if
it's-
he's
it's-
saying
it's-
he's going
for
to...
what?
I mean, we can go somewhere close where I can detect a magic if there is some magic.
The
If
question
there's a
is,
necromancy,
that
it has a fucking mist.
because I have notes
Yeah, we can do
written
that.
that I know about the ship, that Mist of Kellamore went to the ship and it's bringing the mist. Is
It was an airship.
oh, it's an
Yeah,
airship.
it has a mist of Kellamore and airship.
Okay, because
And
Yeah,
it's
but
a
I-
natural sea ship.
But
Yeah, but I
somebody, I guess,
remember-
mentioned to us that mist is on the ship, only on airship.
okay, because I had the note just written on the ship.
Oh, the ship on the coast near the
Yeah.
lighthouse. Yeah, it's an airship, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
because
not
I'm
on
there.
the,
It wasn't on the
not,
ship.
not on the lighthouse, but on the other side, maybe in the east.
Because I
Something like
remember
that.
I saw the vision then. I saw the black ship.
Okay, let's check the fucking ship.
Black
Let's
ship
go.
down.
I fly.
Okay.
It's on our way, yeah?
It's actually your way is that way.
Yeah,
and
it's
straight
a little
below
bit
you.
delayed. I think.
I will dive.
Yeah, I going to.
So both of you fly down.
We're gonna check it.
Detect magic as we're approaching. It's 60 feet
Oh,
and
I'm
10
flying.
minutes.
Anyone wants to join? I have one seat here.
Yeah, I'm joining. I activate my pendants.
You can fly too.
I want to
3
join
hours.
Never Plus.
The fuck, we're gonna leave
Alright.
Nozug one.
Okay.
You can ride my unicorn if you want.
So what you can see,
What you can-
clenches
she's-
its amulet, huge fiery
Okay.
wings sprout from his back, and he flies. And
I've seen
it's-
that somewhere.
Yeah, and the sound is deafening.
You okay to guard for a bit?
I'll stay with the carriage.
What's the carriage?
All right.
I took.
It's like all
I
the
take.
superheroes, we can fly. I'm Batman.
I take Audronaša on the back seat of my broom.
I sit like this.
I keep out of the Mirtagas, he burns, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, highly impractical members.
Yeah,
Is it
it
rough
will
for
be
you?
difficult for you to step into the ship with them, but
Yes,
The ship
you
is on
better
fire.
stay outside.
Alright, so-
I
I
want to
don't think
detect
if I want
magic.
to step in the
You
ship.
can burn your enemies with the
Oh
wings.
my.
Oh yeah, we
Nice.
have a miniature. It would be
Ooh.
such a fun to show it to the people.
and as I said, the backside is a bit tilted to one side, not that much. Like
Fuck the
this.
DM. Let's make camera show the back.
We have a
Yeah, you
stand.
can.
Okay.
So we have.
Why are we
Astra.
here? There will be combat? No combat, please.
I mean, who knows?
I'll watch
Uh,
the
No combat, please.
Note. I'm not landing.
I will be
Yeah.
watching the carriage.
I'm also
I
not
want to fly
landing.
above it.
Yeah, above goes
What's
in
that?
circles and scope the
Yes.
area.
All right. So there's a road. You're going that way,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a cliff, and it's about 80, maybe 90 feet down. So. Yeah, so it's my visual representation.
Does detect magic say something when we get closer?
On the broken mast, there are pieces of
Out.
of
Company.
of the flag, and yeah, what you can actually roll a intelligence check.
Oh, it's a total of 7.
7.
I'm a smart guy.
Well,
should
there is still a rope, and if you could find a new flag, you could probably make it.
Why should I want to do it?
I don't know. There's just a thought.
Does the material, well,
The DM
wood of the
mentioned
ship,
something, it's important.
Maybe
Think
yes,
about
maybe
it.
no.
does the wood, which is the ship, is it, does it look wet, rotten, or fairly new? Is it has let's say has
What's the condition?
has the deck been scrubbed recently? Just what is the condition of the
I'd
ship?
say roll an investigation and no magic aura on the exterior of the ship.
I go in a circles and I want to scope. Is there any? As we are closer now, is there any dead bodies falling around? Any like
Lives.
and listening? Is there any
Creatures.
sounds coming from inside?
No sounds that you can hear, and from the looks of it, no bodies.
So it
but
looks
there
empty.
are you can enter below the decks.
So no
It's
body.
actually torn apart, yes?
Yeah, it's,
So we
it's not
see-
that far away, but it's like this.
So can we somehow see what's there below in the depths?
Do you think we should call, like, if anyone
could.
is alive?
And besides, the ship is the same kind of ship we traveled to the Gothica, or some smaller, bigger?
It's a bit smaller.
No, it's
yes, but
just
quite big. Yes.
Question, like silent in the way that too silent,
Yeah.
or just like
No,
I
the
mean,
ship
no,
is
no.
called Silence.
Yes. So I mean, no sounds coming from the inside.
Maybe it has some,
from
like, magic in it.
investigation,
There's dead people
Doesn't let
inside.
It looks
sound to appear.
it looks like it would be usable before the impact, and now it's just shredded, torn. It has holes in it, and it's highly damaged. Probably not functional anymore.
On the upper deck, there should be some kind of doors here.
Yeah,
you know,
there are
like
trap doors going to lower decks.
trapdoors, but I mean doors here. There are no those doors here, like to the cayutas.
Yeah,
they're closed,
they're-
or they're
They're just broken.
okay.
Just take
They're free to enter.
Who wants to check the ship? Maybe it has some valuables in there.
I rolled a 4 on the investigation, by
So-
the way. A very respectable 4, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, so
Solid
what it
form.
told it looked like it was okay before, and now it's just torn, broken, and beyond repair.
How far we are from the ship?
Are you quite near, I suppose?
Then detect magic would also feel something that is on the upper decks because it's not covered, because it's torn apart,
Yeah. So
not behind total cover. So is there something there?
Please let me
Still-
down.
let me check
Let me,
real quick.
baby, hit me.
I'm sure.
Yeah, stay close. If what, you'll catch me and we'll fly away. No.
Where do you want to go on the ship?
On the captain's. Or is it like
It's on the back.
so here?
It's tilted, so perhaps in the front.
Yeah, I wanna go to the front, landing on the front, on the deck. And just stay close. If what, I'll just jump. We'll catch your broom and we'll fly away if there's any danger.
Transform into cat and then jump on me.
Yeah, I can do
What
that.
you can see right below the ship, it looks like a wrecked arm, and it looks like someone fell off the ship, and the ship fell onto the man.
Oh.
And it's on their hand showing, and
actually-
you saw the hand only because of your eldritch sight, because it has very, very faint aura of magical, something holding in its arm.
What kind of magic?
It's an
Cool, please.
enchantment, I suppose.
I will walk I will fly close.
Right.
As I was asked,
I see something magical thing there.
So
we land with Audronaša.
you look what's inside his arm.
I use mage hand to do that.
Alright, so you can see that. There's a small bottle of like greenish drink, and there we go.
Oh, sorry.
As I was asked, we land on the front of the ship, that on the part that are not tilted.
Well, here, no.
Yes. Okay.
I
She
found the
lands
bottle.
me, and she keeps flying around, like, keeping in the air, so I could.
Well, I'm
jump.
just basically floating, like.
Okay.
Are there any, hole when I can look into?
You can step inside the ship and into lower decks if you want.
I don't. I wanna see, like, if there some kind of
Oh, question.
where I can pick and not get into it.
Question.
Yes.
Can I, with my broom, as I am not a big girl, fly between the crack?
It's technically you could, but you have to navigate because it's not a big crack.
It's not a big crack.
How
not
wide
like-
is it?
I mean,
How big of
What
the
kind of
it's
crack
quite
is it?
narrow.
talking
Let's
about?
imagine you have
Your
to-
mama's ass crack.
Oh, like I can stuck.
There, yeah.
Yeah, you can. And there are pieces of broken wood that could cut you. So
I know. I wonder. I could turn into a rat. Ships are full of rats, and just go inside. Maybe no one would suspect me. Maybe.
Hell,
Well, I
somebody will
think there's no one
suspect
is
you on the
alive
ship
there.
who just cracked here to the wall.
So what? Ships do have rats.
So the captain's quarters are like at a distance from. I'm just going to take a card and cast a firebolt
Oh, you don't mean discounts.
at
But
the
you can have them.
Yeah, sure. At the ship, setting a part of it on fire.
The same moment
It charts and starts slowly burning.
I want not to go between the crack, but fly close enough to try to peek in with my glasses on.
So roll perception.
Natural 20.
Right, so I mean, there's not much. I mean, but what you can see from the trapdoor that is partially broken, and the other part that is not broken is slightly ajar. You can see inside a man that is crushed by a huge shelf that's fallen onto him,
Dead.
and it looks like he has a set of quite fine armor. It's quite expensive armor, it seems. He had a lance at his ready on his arm.
Oh.
Yeah, this large weapon. And also, you can see a torn off wrist next to it. And beside the wrist there lays a bloody manacle.
Oh. But no owner of the wrist.
Apparently not. From what you can see.
And it on the back, on the
Yeah.
on here. I fly up. Anyone wants a fancy armor
Where? Yes.
from the dead body?
Yeah. Well.
Inside.
You give some echoes.
No, not really.
Now I
I'm just
want it
flicking-
even more.
I keep flicking to
Wait,
set more
don't-
parts of the ship.
Now I want it even more. I roll deception, natural one. I don't want it, but I'm flying to you.
I believe
Okay.
it's safe.
And
Yeah, so you can see part of the ship is catching fire.
yeah, the part where is the fancy armor.
Catching fire, like the
The
Hunger
Mirtagas
Games,
is just throwing cards of fireball.
The Lance is like,
Yeah.
shit, I want to check it.
Or just
And I fly to you, Astra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you found anything?
Where's the armor?
Inside on the dead body.
inside.
Where's inside?
I saw to the carcass. It would be captain quarters, right? Or no?
No, it's below the deck.
Below the deck.
So
Is it possible to go through the? Because now the top is on fire.
It's not completely on
No, it's
fire.
just
I mean, it's just
slightly.
cantrip. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Slightly.
just
It might take a
burns.
while.
There
Yeah.
is a guy crashed by the cabin, and there is a wrist of another person, but there is no that person body.
let's
go inside?
Let's go inside.
We
Okay.
go to the. Audronaša, wait for me! Don't go inside.
Where's the wrist?
We go inside.
So
Where's
you can
Nozu?
see the wrist laying, and you find this,
It's an armor, or it is the thing in
Yeah,
the
I
wrist?
take.
and you find, I mean,
It
the
takes-
man. There's a lance,
I don't
and
want a lance.
as you inspect, you can find a
Just-
half plate.
One d12.
Half plate.
That's pretty good.
Nozug, take the half plate. Oh no, he has magical armor.
There is not
You can take it.
Astra, give me the bag of holding. 'Cause nobody needs half plate.
Can I inspect the deck on which I'm standing?
Yes.
Simple manticles.
I want to inspect.
So roll investigation check.
That? That's a simple thing.
You're looking
Well,
for something
for-
specific or just
Yes.
something out of ordinary?
Something interesting, like.
I mean, we can sell these.
Fine.
All right.
One
So
time,
as
so
you
now loses.
go around and you inspect,
It
and you can
drips.
see, oh, there's something interesting, and as you step, the floorboards just crack open, and you hear, ah!
We
No,
hear
you
it.
get it.
Yeah, and as you scream, you fall down. So you suffer just 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Before rushing with my boom, there there is a wrist fallen. It's gonna be a strange question. The hand looks masculine or
Roll a medicine check.
It's not a hand. It's a
like it's from the wrist, right?
Yeah.
It's a muscular wrist.
So you can see if it's a.
It fapped a lot.
Is it
17.
Fapped.
Definitely male's hand.
Male's hand. Okay. No body and just
one?
a blood like
Hold on. As you fall down into the deck, some stuff fall onto you, and some metal hit your head, and you can see there's a lock. So
And metal.
There's a lock.
there's a lock, and actually there's a broken vase
Wait.
next to you.
we're gathering a lot of shit.
And inside the vase, there's key.
I have
But
one.
if you try, this key doesn't fit to the
He's
lock.
preparing us for something.
But it's a strange
Astra.
looking key.
Yeah.
Ask how the hand was torn apart. As the end, because you checked it.
Just role play. How do you know how her hand was ripped apart? Yeah, it was ripped from force
Or
or
was
it
it
was
slashed?
cut.
I mean, I also
medicine
saw
check.
it. Can I help her? Can I help her?
You can, yeah.
Because I want to know and I hope.
13.
13 on this all.
I'm not.
It's difficult to tell. It doesn't look exactly natural.
Oh. Something is odd about this.
It's not cut clean.
It could be, but
Okay.
it's not sure.
We don't know.
It's
Yeah.
Maybe it was
something
new.
odd about it. That's what I can.
What?
Maybe it was like not cut, but like.
Maybe it was like.
No, it wasn't sawn off.
anything-
It could be our two
Torn.
things in your. It's torn by incredible force that could disjoint the arm
Yeah.
very quickly, or it was cut
With
like
magical.
Double
very fastly, strongly, and stuff.
Is there anything more in the room?
There are lots of things. I mean, you're just on the threshold.
Oh shit.
Are there any chests?
Is there light in it?
No,
Like,
there's no light.
can I see with my goggles pretty
Yeah, you can.
nicely? Googles. I want to check, as we are now close to the dead body, I want to check
Everything seems quiet now.
the cutboard that crushed the man. Is man pretty?
What?
I wanna
Is the guy pretty?
I mean, he's smashed to the death.
I want to seduce
Oh, so
them.
this whole body is smashed.
Was the guy pretty?
Was the guy pretty?
It's difficult
How
to tell. I
is
mean,
he
his
dressed?
face is crushed.
How is he
Fancy.
dressed?
He's dressed in fancy clothes.
I want to seduce him.
Loot him.
We looted him already.
That's all he had. No
I mean,
gold.
he has clothes.
I don't want to trust the guy. I want
I
to check
would-
the cut.
You want clothes?
No, I want to check his boots and his underwear. Maybe he hides some gold there. I would hide some gold there. You know, to make my penis look larger, I have usually
Coins.
a coin.
And I want
a
just
lot of
like
coins there.
scream because I heard her
Roll
falling.
investigation.
I heard her falling.
Yeah.
Fancy check.
Very,
Mirta!
very specific. Yes.
Help Audronaša.
On what?
She fell through.
I have wings of fire. I cannot go any closer as I am doing this.
Am I okay?
I'm flicking cars.
And you hear like, I'm
One side is
okay!
catching fire now. It's beginning to churn.
Don't burn us alive.
19 on
I'm
investigation.
okay if anyone cares.
You have enough brain power to walk out of the fire if you
What
need
the
to.
fuck?
As you inspect, you find inside his trousers a secret soon.
I told
It's
you,
like
inside the
like
trousers, right?
Yeah, it's like a purse, but as you can see, it's torn, and you can see all the last coin falls, and since it's tilted on the side, it's cling, 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 and just spins on the ground and falls somewhere. And you're just about to grab it, and you can see there's a crack. And through your dark vision, you can see that even below, there's some more stuff inside.
Oh.
So I still have a coin.
No, you didn't catch it.
My precious.
But it was only one coin?
Yeah, and you can see the purse is cut open, so...
Cut open.
Cut open.
I mean, it's torn open.
I want to check the cutboard and like. Basically, I want to look around.
Okay, too much time on you. What
Okay,
you
sorry.
guys are
Yeah.
doing?
I'm doing absolutely nothing.
Mirtagas, want to help us, maybe?
Natural 20.
Not really.
All right.
Do you need help?
So,
What do my orc eyes see?
what do your orc eyes see?
I'm kind of tired.
Did you left all a carriage and came down? No, just.
No,
just
Ah, okay.
same
So,
place.
as you're staying there, you just,
Perceiving things.
yeah, you gaze around, you listen for things, and you just sit around with horses and listen to them eating the grass around it. And for a moment, you can hear, as you concentrate and just meditate with the nature around you, you can hear a roar somewhere on the side, and you can see as the snow is still slowly falling. You can see from that direction there's a deep and very slow.
He
rock.
still has Mephisto with him, yeah?
Which
You're not alone.
And it sounds like some huge dormant creature.
Oh shit, Tormund.
Dorma?
Dormant, sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I know. But
Let's wake that shit up.
No.
is it coming from the
And it's from
the
it's-
ship side?
No, it's coming from that side. And I mean, it's normally it would sound like the breeze of air or something like that. But as you listen really closely, you can distinguish that it's actually a low hum, like a roar.
Low? What is that?
Hey, girl, do you hear that?
You hear what?
Hear what?
You don't hear that. Humming noise as if someone.
I mean, I can hear as the wood is burning on the ship.
You don't hear someone sleeping.
She listens closely.
Like a huge creature, so near us.
I mean, I don't like this place at all. I don't know. I can't hear, but you're frightening me.
Can you check with your visions or something? What will happen? Can you do that?
I could do that. Natural 20.
Oh,
It's interesting. I picked up the dice on the natural 20. I rolled it. It was natural 20. So,
cheater!
no, I mean I rolled it.
Wait.
Cool. So she concentrates on that for a moment, and as you lay down, you find the key, and you're in the room. And
Is there any, those, how they call it? The ones you can light with fire?
Remotes, yes,
No,
remotes,
it's not
remote
remotes.
controls.
what?
Torches.
Yeah,
torches. So,
But you can see in the darkness. But it's like a dim light to you.
But
You-
I can, if I light the torches,
yeah,
with
it's
brighter.
Yes.
So I use my druidcraft and I light the torches.
I'm not sure you can do that with druidcraft.
There is like
But you can
light
also-
of snuff small flame, so it's not the same.
I'm not sure, but you can use whatever materials
You
you find to
instantly
ignite.
light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So
Oh,
instantly light.
Bam!
All right, so you can do that. Cool.
It's your face!
So you can see natural sparks just come out of the air and ignite the torch. And as it lights around you, you can see it's like a sleeping chamber.
Oh shit.
And there is some messed up bed around. You can see cupboards around, some chests, and
A chest. I look around if there any alive. Someone is there.
roll a perception or investigation was better.
This one is dead. It's 9, yeah? 9 and perception 7, so it's 16.
So you can see as you just walk around the room, you can see below the bed. You can see scraping marks, those like of fingers, and they lead. And as you hold the torch, you can see there's a crack on the floorboard that goes beneath.
Okay, fuck, I just close everything around that hole and go to chest.
So you put the things that it's like below the bed, so you have to crawl down and.
No, I just wanna put things around the bed where the thing is.
The bed is, I mean, it's broken, but it's still standing. So, and you cannot see the crack on the floor unless you go down and look under the bed.
So I put things around the bed.
Around
so
the bed.
I wouldn't see the crack. So
Okay.
I couldn't, if I like,
Oh yeah. So
Back
you just
down.
take the bed sheet and
yeah, like nothing happens.
cover it.
And I go to tuck the chest because I have a key, so maybe the key fits it.
It doesn't fit.
It's a chest with a key.
Mhm.
Is it open? I
Ah.
try to lift it.
Yeah, it is open, and inside you can
The
find.
biggest problems.
You
They never ask if it
You
is
find the
open.
robe, and as you're about to take the robe, 2 items fall out of it.
Why not magical? Or they are magical?
No,
Maybe
not
it's-
we are.
No, it's okay.
We're looking at the fucking...
Oh!
What's a bag of holding?
And you can.
No, but it's a really interesting item.
Poisoner's kit. It's good
I
for
mean,
robes.
it's a wooden.
Still costs someone,
Like,
this is the
it's
best
like a
one.
box, and as you open it, you can see some vials and poisons and other stuff.
So,
inside.
okay, that's the robe in good condition.
It's very good condition.
Okay, I put it on. I take a lantern and a poison kit because,
You never know.
And I try to look up from the hole I Okay.
Yeah, you can see the sky, you can see some birds
I
flying.
see my mother.
Shut up.
From the hallway came.
Shut up.
And,
I already suggested
He just
to give
rolled
pets,
the
so
physical.
that's not...
Your mama's so fat, 9
and you
plates
can
can't
hear
hold her.
some sort of echo that comes from the hall that is underneath the bed. It's like something. It echoes
Excited
as
everything.
if there was a cave below.
Okay, is there a door out of the room?
There is a door.
I go to the door and I try slightly to open them with the torch to hand.
And it opens.
What I see.
You see something else, but now
Huh.
I see something else. No, that kills you.
What I wanted to ask is the room looks like because we already I was in one a captain captain room or something. You know where there is like maps and
no,
shit
it's
like
below
that.
the decks.
It's below the decks.
And right now Mirtagas is burning the side where the captain quarters is.
No, I want to
Good
burn the
job.
other side. What?
So this side?
Yeah, I was burning that side.
Alright, okay. So,
Where the Audronaša is.
So now I'm in the burning.
Burn Audronaša.
so you can see
Well,
and
just
hear some
burning the top
flames.
of it like
yeah,
it's not-
Just burn this part. Mirtagas. How this part is
the
called?
main mast.
The
Mast? No, not burning the mast. The mast, I want it to fall when it burns.
We can kill a really big
I really
shark.
want to investigate to find something
Kill
else
him.
interesting.
Alright, go ahead and roll another investigation check.
What are Astra searching for? Can I see that? Because I'm next
I'm
to
just
her.
walking around looking for it because I really want to check
There's
what
something
first.
under this deck.
So you're in the same room or you go up into the quarters, Captain?
At the moment, same
Quarters of
room.
the count. Same, so nothing more.
Okay,
I would
nothing
like
more.
you to accompany me to the room below it.
Do you want to check the captain's quarters first?
Captain's quarters are here.
Upstairs.
Okay, why not?
We go to the captain.
Alright, so as you...
I think there is any lanterns.
there are no lanterns.
I have a lantern.
It's
So
dark here.
if what
I see in the dark.
I take a torch and I lit this one. And I put the torch out.
It's a lantern.
Alright, I don't have a card for this, but as you enter you can see the captain quarters. And they're cracked. And there's a huge crack like the size of this table on the
Like-
floor. And it goes deep, and as you gaze around, it's actually the crack goes even deeper into the mountain itself.
Oh, in the mountain.
Yeah, it looks like it breaks the ship, breaks the mountain, and it just
Oh.
goes down for about 60-70 feet.
Oh.
But is there something in the captain's
Yeah, there are some maps.
We take the map.
Yeah, we take
Alright,
the maps.
you take the maps, cool.
Is
And
there
there's-
any names of the places?
you still have your Eldritch sight.
Well, I can use it again if I don't have it. Then I use it again.
Use it
10
again.
minutes.
So that
it's
would be
detect
fine.
magic spells. Then
Yes.
go 10 minutes.
So that
Spam
would be
it.
fine. You can see there's a tankard on top of the desk, and it's magical. It's enchantment, actually.
Tanker.
Yeah. Volcalis.
Oh, it's
like
an
a
empty tankard.
Yeah, it's some.
Maybe it's the tanker of
No, there are actually some
never-ending yogurt.
small amount of water inside.
Mayonnaise.
I spill out.
Mayonnaise from Critical Role.
Maybe there's more water there.
No.
Okay, right. I will take this tankard.
Why?
I feel the magic inside of it. I feel that it will refill with the beer, and I use the tankard.
What to use?
The tankard. I imagine that it will now refill with the drinks.
No, it doesn't.
Tankard, refill with the drink. I want wine.
It doesn't.
I want to Arcana
Fucking
check the
tanker.
tankard.
What?
Can I Arcana check it?
You can.
I can Arcana check, but it's magical.
Arcana.
What?
That's the American version of magic.
Arcana.
Okay.
Arcana.
Anything
Hey,
else?
I'm
or...
a boy from Alabama. Let's check some Arcana.
There's an open closet, and inside you can
Arcana
see
is
some
system.
broken tools, and you can see what at first glance it appears like a human skull, but as you
I'm gonna
look
need
closer,
Arcana check on
it's
this.
a bit more white.
Jeez, my
It's
sister
like a
wants you
bit
back.
radiant, and as you look closer, you can see a very, very faint halo around the top
Oh
of it.
boy.
Angel.
Is it still
Case
magical?
At the touch, it feels a bit magical.
Boy,
Yes.
Do I feel the magic from that item?
As you look, yeah, it's a magical skull.
It's Asima's skull.
Oh my god.
Do I feel blessed? Yeah.
You don't feel blessed, but you can see it's.
Medicine check on the skull?
What's my
Sure.
choice?
It's humanoid.
It's humanoid skull.
Doesn't give any effect.
I want to
when
know the
I
race.
try
not
to
currently
take
alive.
it. Does it give me like? Do I need like roll dex or something?
Deceased.
Oh,
No, I mean you take
It
it.
is deceased.
yes. With 8, I definitely.
A very respectable 8.
Humanoid skull.
You
In
take the
perfect shape.
tankard. I will take the skull.
Okay,
Can
fair.
you put it in your bag and hold it?
Yeah.
Really?
Alright.
So it's the.
I put the tankard.
We actually now gonna be collecting skulls.
Yeah. Does
We have
the
no
does the
floor.
place have some wardrobes? You know, some cabins which are closed, maybe chests. It's a captain's cabin. It should have.
Yeah,
some
so you basically find travelers'
Yeah, I
clothes
want-
and common clothes.
There isn't fancy clothes.
You can throw
Jesus.
shit. Do we find any gold?
I mean, I'm sitting next to a cart and they're hardly
I need some coin. Mate, hey
Go bring
mate,
some
hey
to
mate,
you.
I need some coin. Any
Sorry,
coin?
I don't know how can you go down there.
I don't know.
Roll an
You can't go
investigation
down.
check.
I assume there should
That's
be
what she
some coin. 21.
I still need
I
the
Have a
DM
plus
to tell
5
me what happened.
investigation. Yes. 21 on investigation. Any coin?
21.
I check all the fucking wardrobes under the table and all the secret places here.
You can see under the desk as you open the drawer and like look, there's nothing inside, but something feels odd, and you can see it's like solid, but on one spot your hand goes deeper, like it pierces the wood. I'm like, okay, and you reach it into like secret stash, and there you just touch around and you find 2 items. One, it's a bar of chocolate. It is actually magical. It's very faintly magical, but it's still
Magical
enchanted.
Eatable bar of
It's eatable bar of chocolate that is enchanted.
And the other one is a bear's mouth. Bites off your arm.
And the other thing is, it's an hourglass. It's not a big, but you can see it's also
not a big.
enchanted. And it's interesting, as you take it out, you can see the sands are going upwards. And at one point, as you go closer to the crack, it stops at the center. As you walk by, it still starts going upwards.
But
Okay.
the crack itself is magical.
It's the crack is not magical, but
Is your crack magical?
as imagine there's
Definitely.
a like an hourglass, and the sands are going up, and as you approach the crack, it and stays at the middle.
What's down the crack?
It goes about 60 to 70 feet, and you can see the ground, and it looks like a cavern below.
Oh.
Okay, let's not check the crack now. Let's go and check the place below the decks we were before. Where the coin went.
Because I saw with the thing like when it stops.
Astra, I heard girls like chocolate. Here it is for you. It's enchanted.
It smells really nice.
I would not eat it now.
I need to check what it is. Okay, let's go to
Okay,
the
what about Mephisto and your natural 20?
So she, okay, the road should be fine if we are about to be silent and fast.
Why should we be silent and fast?
I mean, we don't want to run into any orcs.
Oh.
And about the humming that you heard,
Noticed?
inside the mountains where the snow is falling, it's actually the residence of Ice Dragon. And he's sleeping deep in his cavern. Yeah, and there are elementals. I mean, ice elementals walking around as his guardians.
Oh, are
So-
they near us?
No, they're quite ways away. But
So the ship, the ship is on the same place, I suppose.
I suppose, but it's the ship is not from
Where's the
here.
Mirtagas when you need it?
It's not from this continent. I mean, and it's the ship was for. Well, my visions tell me that the ship was used for transporting all sorts of wondrous items that that they needed to be locked away.
Oh,
What?
oh shit.
I missed what?
We took all the shit.
Jesus.
So the item
do you
should have been
know
locked away?
What
You don't
wake
know
the
that.
dragon up?
No, I didn't hear it.
How can you wake
They're
up the
okay.
dragon?
I don't know. You don't want to pick up the
Yeah,
dragon.
I
You-
know
I
we
mean,
don't want to, and
I mean,
I
have
want
you
to
read-
know how we shouldn't do that.
I mean, have you read the play Harry Potter?
Yeah.
In which they said the title Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus.
Yeah.
So never tickle a sleeping dragon.
What?
Okay, we should
Never tickle
run
Someone
from
mentioned
here.
something about a dragon?
Okay, we should run from here now, I guess.
Chromatic dragons, as ice dragons
Oh,
are
boy.
evil.
Yeah.
On the evil side, rather
I mean, I don't know how to wake
metallic
up, but
dragons.
Kill him.
it has something to do with
Yeah,
the servant
or
of
they-
Vainius.
And any idea if the ice elements get close to us?
I mean, they're maybe 7-8 miles away.
Oh,
For
that's
now.
okay then.
That's okay. But I mean,
Unless the orcs know about the dragon.
yeah, I mean, and at least the ship draw attention. I mean, it was loud.
Oh boy.
I mean, just let's keep an eye.
Yeah. How close am I to the ship?
You're, if you want, you can stand here on the ledge. You can see everything, but it's a steep slope, so
Would it be like?
it will be extremely difficult to climb
Yeah,
if
but
you have ropes.
what's the range of vision I have?
Oh, you
The
have
items
lots of
we
vision.
can-
I mean, you're on a higher point,
So
so
what would true sight work?
would you like to use it?
I don't want to do something big.
Alright.
Okay, step close to the edge, sit down on it, and take out the crystal and
It's what's the range? 60 feet.
yeah, kind of 60.
So it wouldn't reach the ship.
When we reach the ship, then I concentrate on the crystal, try to see what's going on.
Okay. So you're using one of the abilities.
I want to see what's inside. I'm not trying to get into the crystal, I'm just trying to take a glimpse.
Don't.
Can
And then we
you
see
show me
them.
what you're trying to do? Not to get confused.
Show me what you got.
Okay, I use true sight and take a
Alright.
peek into the shadow.
All right, that's what you do. So,
Hey,
Oh, he has powers.
so as you concentrate on the crystal, and you can
Oh, 3
We don't know what that means.
minutes.
All right. So as you concentrate, as you look into the crystal, you can see on your periphery as the ash starts falling, and what you can see is actually that there's no ship here. There are no friends of yours, but you can see some figures that are dragging alongside the mountain, and there's a huge crack in the mountain. And there seems like some sort of the traces of arcane energy that reaches your vision. But it's too far to see what is below. Why am I still
Anything,
standing? I don't know.
anything in the shadow field? I can take a peek into the other planes. No.
No, only in Shadowfell.
Yeah, no.
So
So,
I'd say at this point, no, only some figures that are currently walking towards this gap.
towards this gap? From Shadowfell?
I mean,
Oh,
as far as you can see, that there's no ship, but there's a gap in the mountain, and some figures, humanoid figures, are going towards the gap.
okay.
And this is what happens in Shadowfell at this moment.
Okay. I end my turn now.
I am
I end my turn. Let's go back
And
to
what
the.
about you?
So I open the door and what
Yeah,
do I
and
see?
as
I'm like,
you- Yeah, you take your torch, and everything brightens for a moment, and there's like lower decks, and they go below, and you can see as the floorboards are fine, and at one moment, at one point, they break, and there's a small crack that gets bigger, and then you can see on one side of the crack the half torso of a man.
Oh.
They're just laying, and he has no legs, and it looks like he was laying on the floor like this, and crag happened on through his back, and his legs are missing. Probably fell way below, and he's just.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. I remember that I have a lantern, so I just like...
Do you have oil for that?
I need oil?
Yeah, you need
So,
oil.
okay, I tried to...
Let me see if there's some.
Maybe
sort
there
of
is
oil.
some.
There is some oil, not much, but it lights, and you can see it's of interesting design. This bullseye lantern, it has a lens that just emits this bright light farther away, and as you do that, you can see the guy. One of his arms has a musical instrument under himself.
Okay, I go near to him and like I
Take
check him.
So
Okay,
yeah, you
I
find
take it.
a leer.
Does he has anything else? Like looting body.
Are you guys about done?
Just a second.
I
It's
want
actually
to
only 5 minutes there.
check
a lot of-
Yeah,
inside.
5 minutes, half the ship is burned.
I want to check
I'm
inside.
extremely. I have run out of cards at this moment. I believe.
Don't burn us.
I
Yes.
want to check inside the crack.
Roll a perception.
6 plus perception 7. So
You can see the crack goes, it just splits open the mountain, and below there's a cavern, and you can see some water running down. And as you look on the other side, you can see where the water flows, there's some very quiet and faint buzzing of like an arcane energy or something like that.
You don't have
energy.
a detect
Scream now.
magic spell.
I have idea what's gonna
It's
happen.
like,
The shadow from people.
Okay, I want to get out of here. So
And what's your? Oh, I have your passive
because
perception.
I know I can't
So
go
you
and
can
check
hear
alone.
the sound. It's like an elven scream, but it's not in your language. But the dialect is somewhat elvish and
Someone is screaming.
and just
Still loud.
screams and stays silent. Way below the ship.
And I say in my elvish language, is there anyone there?
No answer.
Do I hear this?
Excuse me,
Roll a perception.
are you okay? Like I try
You're distracted
just,
by.
Yes, just
Are you
throwing
okay?
cards out of cards and just throwing fireballs. No answer.
Fuck, there's someone. Okay, I'm trying like pick all the stuff and try to get back to the hole. And I screaming like, Astra, can you pick me up, please?
Can I
There's
hear?
something inside and it's alive.
Yeah, of course you can hear.
I want to go to the
Are you
dungeon.
okay to go alone?
No, let's go together.
I'm gonna do a shouting boy now.
Can you find a way to climb?
And you hear them shouting over below.
I can hear them shouting and I try to scream, guys, we should leave now, I guess. Pick your stuff up and let's go.
Wait.
What do you mean?
In ship
This
here?
is right. This is very interesting.
I mean, there's a dragon sleeping in the next fucking mountain.
What?
And
A
then
dragon,
I-
you said.
No.
What kind?
Jesus Christ.
She said no. A dragon said no.
No.
Can I find something to
Oh, I see what you did
out?
there.
Yeah, go ahead
And be
roll,
careful about the
acrobatics or
crab.
athletics.
Don't you?
Be careful
Five.
about the
And
crab.
my acrobatics are not my bad.
Or athletics.
Two.
No one listens to
Acrobatic
me. Okay,
too.
What
bye.
kind of dragon?
So you can find some stuff. It takes some time, but you manage just to climb up and just get out.
Meanwhile.
Oh, fuck.
So you're on top here.
Oh,
Guys, I heard someone.
I did not hear you. You are far
yeah.
away.
We're not there.
Guys! And I like,
Wait 5 minutes!
Be careful
meanwhile,
about the crab.
I want to check the place where the coin went.
there's someone alive inside. I hear them screaming.
Oh, that's interesting. I dive down to where she is.
Alright, go ahead and roll a general dexterity check to
Yeah.
for your wing.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Beautiful!
So-
like an angel.
So your wings don't harm you, so you find a way to envelop you as a cocoon. And you
Ooh,
and
fire.
I fly like a Saiyan.
and you just concentrate your mind enough to die the flames down, not to burn everything around, so you're fine. You're not touching anything in the room. That's good. So, you descend down, right?
Yeah.
It's a down on some down, deck down or down?
Deck down.
Okay, deck down.
Yeah,
Alright,
we're going like a normal people.
yeah, there's like a torn room, and it looks like some fight was happening here. Some scrapes on the walls.
Just the coin.
There are some coins.
I take everything.
Alright, and
And I
roll
don't
an
share.
investigation check.
Can I look at the scrapes?
Natural 20! I take everything!
Here we go. Okay, so you just go collecting coins. Oh, coin. Okay,
Yeah,
1
wait,
platinum. Okay, 2
5
platinum, 3 platinum.
Oh, somebody's
5,
going to
6,
kill
7
me.
platinum. All right, 8, 9. Oh, what's this potion? Oh, okay, cool potion. Oh, magical potion. Okay, cool. And so you just collecting coins. You accidentally find all the hidden stuff.
Oh,
Actually,
no, I use
so
detect magic.
So you find 10 platinum pieces.
I see him.
Pieces, yes.
I see
platinum
him
pieces.
collecting money, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, we need
I do
room.
stealth.
I mean, he went into.
I went with him.
Okay.
We went together in the below decks.
Okay. So.
So I see him going crawling on the duck walking and like.
From coin.
We're gonna share it, right?
What?
So you find a
Right.
potion that is very, very brightly red, and it looks like a lava inside it, but it's not.
it's a lava.
But it's not
potion.
hot to the touch.
It's
Mine's
a
not.
potion.
Yeah, it's a potion.
I take the potion. You don't have a card for it, right?
No, I don't at this point.
I will write down lava potion.
Yeah, lava potion. Until you identify it.
Yes.
And let me check real quick. So you find dragon tooth, but at least what seems to be a dragon tooth, and it has a hole where the root is. It looks like a part. It was maybe part of the
not magical.
necklace. No, it's not.
Is it emanating some kind of
No,
magic?
I would say no. At this point, not. And you find a vial of holy water.
Yeah. Bag of holding.
Bag of holy
You found what?
No, found holy water.
I found holy water, so I poured it into the bag of holding next to the lava potion, and I will mix it up.
And then the thing that you find inside the bag, there's like a multicolored crystal. It's not big, but it's
Crystal.
Yeah, it mesmerizes you as you look. It's very pretty, and it has many, many colors around it,
And it's not magic.
and it's magical.
Oh, finally, what's cool enchantment?
At this point,
Surely enchantment puts
there
enchantment.
are 2 schools of magic.
Two schools. I
Oh,
can feel the schools.
I mean, the first one is it can emit a light cantrip.
Oh.
And there's some sort of other school that I'm not quite sure, but I don't want to say the spell, so it's
Oh,
something.
so good.
So, yeah.
Your life.
As he takes all the loot, I want to check.
I will give you 2 platinum coins.
each.
No, I give you as yours here. What? Well, later we'll share all the other coin. They're not
Roll
here.
full bullshit.
Maybe we will die, you know.
Roll full bullshit.
What? Okay.
Deception.
I roll for bullshit. Do you don't believe me?
So, as I
I rolled a
understand,
total of 14.
Mirtagas,
I believe you, kinda.
Yeah,
I give you
goes
2
to
platinum
and
coins.
he
Now?
Yeah.
No,
Guys,
I'm not. So
Just-
something interesting is happening.
I had
Exactly
actually
what?
someone screaming in Elfish, but I don't know what kind of Elvish.
Where? Could you point me in that direction?
Yeah, like just down the crack I went.
So
I fell.
it looks like a ruined, not the hall, but the deck.
I'm flying in to check.
And
Wait for me. Let's go together. I put all the stuff on the
Can
deck.
I have twice her speed.
roll a perception check.
Can I really quickly because I didn't.
A solid 11.
And so what you can see, the ship is as it grinded up against the mountain, and where the is how to say it? It's
Hard
like
to-
it's the transition between the ship and rock, the mountain, the landscape of the mountain. It's seamless, like the ship, and it's difficult to tell where one ends.
Fused.
Fused.
A bit. You get a feeling. You're not too sure, but as you dive in and as you fly down, you can see it's a natural cavern. By the looks of it, and you can see some men in dark armor laying on the ground. and behind the corner there is like a bluish violet color, and it's like.
If I extend like my wings, did they provide some sort of light here?
Yeah, they touch the walls, and you can see further, and it looks like a drow, a male drow, on the ground, seamlessly.
It's true.
It's seamlessly dead at this moment. Maybe unconscious.
That would be
Can you
funny.
explain for him so I can better imagine? Does it look like the ship went to the natural cave in the mountain, or the ship just made the cave, made a passage to
The
the
crack.
natural cave in the mountain? So the ship itself maybe cracked the mountain. Does it look like
It
so?
looks interesting, like the part of the mountain was cut off and just blown away. And at this point, the ship just hit the mountain, and something made the ship crack open, as well as the mountain crack open from the inside into the cavern.
So it's basically on the mountain
Yeah, now
and
it's
on the
easier
cavern.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like this, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going.
I want to check out the drow.
Alright, so and you're standing on top.
No. As he dived, I also put my stuff and I tried to run after him.
You want to jump
Swing
down,
down.
or try to climb down?
So
Might be
at
difficult.
what crack? At the one where I hear the voice. We are
Yeah,
here, yeah?
it's in the
Give me a
crack that
second.
goes below.
I'll set up.
So
a
no,
rope or
I thought we are going like in the main cracks. Okay.
So you're
Do
standing
you see anything?
I see a couple of dead drow.
I heard someone screaming. Could it be maybe someone is alive?
Might be. I want to check out the dead drow.
Alright, what are you checking him for?
Anything that might be interesting to me. I don't find a huge interest in blades mostly, so.
I mean, the first thing that you find in his hand is this piece of paper.
Ooh.
Moment the game
yes.
just showed me. Looks like some bullshit. Looks like bullshit which DM worked on. so you better keep that place.
Cool. So meanwhile, while this happens, Astra, you wanted
I
something.
just wanted quickly to check you said that the fight was happening there.
Yeah.
The scratches, does it look like an animal?
No, it's like
creature?
a human. It looks like scrapes from the armor, from the blades, and from shields, and you can see bits of broken blades and weapons on the ground. And
He
you can see
collected
some
everything?
charred stains on walls, like some spells were cast here.
A natural 20 collected.
He collected everything, so I will not bother. Let's go up.
Yeah, I collected everything here. I'm pretty sure. I roll for
Right, so you're in the cavern.
Does it go deeper?
Yeah, it turns around the corner. And actually, as you step closer to the drow,
Don't go
you can see he's heavily armored.
Yeah.
He has some engravings on his armor. You can.
Do the engravings are they like something similar, or are they not wording?
Not like this, but you can see he has a pouch on his side, and as you open it, it looks like a component pouch. So
Oh,
presume
okay,
he was a mage or maybe
Some
a sorcerer or
sorts.
something like that.
brown mages with heavy armor.
And deeper inside, you can see a portal. It is a bit crooked on the side. It goes like this, and there are some symbols on the portal.
These match, right?
Roll a perception.
Is that 12?
Right. So the symbols around, you can see they're of uncertain nature, but there's one like a huge glyph, like a tablet on the bottom, which is placed, and there's this exact same symbol.
Okay, so they were likely searching for it.
I remember.
They found
And
it.
roll an arcana.
It's a very solid sound.
So not sure, but it looks like a language here, but it's not arcane.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we forgot someone at the beginning. I think Severius was also with us. No? We took him.
He was with us. No, he left.
I know.
Fuck him.
I have him
So-
actually, but
Oh,
So
look,
he's here.
he's here.
Oh, he is here. Oh, hi, Siberius.
So he's just chilling there with you.
Amazing.
Fucking NPCs. Fuck you.
I forgot all the NPCs.
When we will finally kill him?
Okay, I want to ask Mephisto how were you kidnapped?
It's. I mean, I don't really want to talk about it now. Maybe when we get to safety.
Like, oh,
You
Darius,
you feel unsafe?
I feel very much unsafe, yes. I'm not sure if you're aware of this man, but the leader, the Gold Dot.
I'm pretty sure I'm aware of him.
So,
I have personal issues with that guy.
Just a
So-
very bad guy.
So there you have. I mean, I don't want to get in his custody anymore.
Okay then. How do you think should we get the people out of the ship now?
Um,
Should we
I'm-
wait?
I guess we could wait, but I mean, we really need to inform the guys in the city about the plans.
By the way, what's in the carriage?
It's your stuff, basically.
Huh? I can't loot it.
No, that's things we put in.
We need
before
more
moving.
flying items.
Why we? What we put there? Nothing.
I know.
I suggest you return now.
Food we found.
Everybody roll wisdom saving throw. No, just kidding.
Okay.
So,
Does the portal seem active?
it's very active.
Very active.
It is very active.
Maybe someone escaped.
And I imagine
And it's
I'm
emitting
gonna
this
touch the
bright
portal.
light and it's buzzing and
I want to go into it.
Yeah, they go into.
alright, you go into it.
This is what he would do. Yes.
Alright, so as you're staying there, you can hear
I'll be back.
and then silence once again. And,
Mirtag!
and as you step through the portal, it's like a shimmer of breeze just goes straight past you, and this blinding light hits your eyes. And as you stumble, you can feel your legs on hitting the stone ground, and you can see a daylight, and you can see somewhat familiar columns around, and you can see dozens of paladins that are pointing blades at you. And you look around, and you find yourself in the upper part of town of Corinus.
Well, apparently.
No, go back. We don't
yes,
come there yet.
I'm back from my mission, which I shall.
I just do this.
I forgot the. Yes, I'm here to meet Lord Hagen. He has given me a mission which I have completed, and I want to report back to him.
Alright, and as you say this,
So that, like this.
yeah, you can actually gaze around, and you can see there's also enchantment around the zone of truth, so the paladins look at you and whisper to each
That's
other
true,
to
actually.
stay here. And some of them go, and they just call the Lord Hagen himself, and he
Fuck.
soon. I'm quite surprised.
That the feeling is mutual.
How are you able to use it? That is unsettling, actually.
Well, I'm a curious man. Let's say this much. I just entered it. I just entered a portal. Do you know something of?
I mean, there are no portals, and this teleportation circle is warded against.
Oh, I'm in a teleportation.
Yeah, look,
Oh,
it's
that
around.
explains it. Okay, so I have some bad news.
I pull out the bad news.
You have a pending orc invasion. There is a red dragon, and apparently there is a direct portal from the Valley of Mines to here.
Do you have
That might be unsettling enough for you to start.
Do you have any proof to support your claims?
Well, I mean, the portal that I have right now at the moment, and I got the name of the orc leader. I also have a couple of friends who are still back in the Valley of Mines. They have not yet discovered this portal.
What's the name of the leader?
Goldot.
And he immediately turns to the other paladin, says something, and the paladin goes, "Alright, guys, we should set sails and go to the mainland." And some of the paladins go next to him and just leave the upper part of
Like,
town.
I pull up my notes. Yeah, he usually resorts to necromancy. The orcs are using gorgons as mounts at the moment. And as a quote from one of their soldiers, Goldot wants to kill the king of the filthy humans. That would be a direct quote. This is most of the information I have. Nothing. Oh, Goldot wants to. He is trying to reach the Piranha Trench and summon some sort of powerful entity, which might be a sea beast. I don't know if that's enough information to save my head, but I believe I've done my work.
That's more than enough, and you still have the paper, and it's viable. You can use it to your will, and I will send a letter to myself, to Lord Pyrocar, to greet you welcomely. And
Thank you very much. If you ever need my service again, just find me.
just one more thing, can you use the portal back?
It's fine, yeah?
I can certainly try.
Yeah, and as you look at this piece of paper that you have, you see the symbols that are slightly glowing, and it looks like maybe if you trace your arm in this, you could maybe
I'm
you
trying.
can do some. Yeah, roll Arcana.
For me.
that's not
that's
good
a
roll.
23.
So as you look at the symbol and you just start tracing your hands, you can see it lights up, and with the force energy, you hear again, and
Mirtagas!
fall into insane darkness around the cave, and this buzzing of the portal that is slightly curved on the side.
Please answer me or I'm getting down and I don't care what I'll find there.
Yeah, nothing of interest here. I'm coming back up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gone for a second.
Yes.
What is that interesting sound down there?
That would be a magical portal that leads to Corinus.
Oh! Maybe we all can go to Carinas through it.
I am completely unsure. I've not encountered anything of the sort, or have I? I'm pretty sure I haven't, right?
Spot on, but have you checked the body? Rolled an investigation check.
I haven't rolled, no.
If you want to, yeah.
I do want to. A very, very solid 5. No, a 7. I'm sorry.
+1.
So, I'd say at this roll, the only thing that you find is inside this armor, there's a letter, and it's written in some sort of like Elvish, the same language that is written here, but actually...
Can you read this?
Question to you players, has anyone of you can read, understand Undercommon?
No.
Undercommon.
But I know a person who can.
I know a person who does it.
Luca.
Not
Yeah,
only Drew.
yes,
I
drow.
don't think not only Drew can.
Because she knows.
Cool. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she knows.
Now she knows how to.
She-
My
she
dad.
knows. Oh, your daddy.
I think he can read in the common.
Undercover language.
I'm an
Undercommon. Alright, so not written here. Cool. So,
Maybe Mephisto can.
Have you any idea why there would be a portal to Carinas?
I'm not metagaming, I'm
Here?
not asking.
Okay.
I'm not sure, and one that works past the barrier. That might be a very good weak spot for an invasion.
But I swear I heard someone speaking down there. Did they maybe left?
Well, I didn't see anyone or found it. The cave does go deeper. Guys, you might want to check this out. I found us an easy way back.
we already.
What?
At this point, we
What?
already
What?
should be
What?
out.
yeah, and you can see the Astra and
Flying up.
Aedainas fly up, and they go down and do like...
Justice! Sorry!
So what have you found here?
Okay, so long story short, we have a portal straight to Corinus.
Okay. Do you tell us everything?
No, I
Okay.
literally tell this.
Where is it?
Down there.
I will go check.
Yeah,
Can you
can see-
give me?
I'm going
wait,
with-
It's the same crag that was in a
I follow.
captain's quarter, and the same one. It's just
Give
it's
me the
one
clock.
large.
What?
The help us.
Why? No. Come.
I want to
I
try it something.
What?
check if there's someone alive. I heard someone screaming.
That
for
magic
sure.
here.
You can see in the crack, there's some light emitting, and this light has some conjuration.
Teleportation magic. Yeah. And there's a
Conjuration.
and it's active.
It is completely active.
Again.
It seems that these
You
drow were looking for it.
Just I want.
Why hourglass is okay?
And as you take the
Yes.
hourglass, it's now running downwards.
Oh, it's everything is okay here.
So see, that's why I wanted to check it.
Why? What does it mean?
I don't know. I want to roll.
I have an intelligence of 14.
That
I mean,
would
it's an
take time,
hourglass. I
so-
want to check it out.
I have
So I
We
don't-
were plant in the cavern. That's strange. Up, it goes up. As we went closer to the crack, it stayed still. Now it's go normal.
Maybe time goes different in the Valley of Mines.
It's very interesting.
I try to touch it. Like,
Are you in the cavern?
feels- yes.
Okay.
I hold
Oh,
it
no.
and I let you touch it.
So-
Sure.
No, not only touch.
Yeah. It feels like an
Can I take a
hourglass.
peek? I shake it.
So you can see the sands are like shaking, but
Don't break it. I will sell it to Aedainas for a good price. Oh
I
no,
will try to let.
Good.
it will go normally in the Corinnes, I guess.
Is it magical?
Yes, it emanates. It was
It's
yes, it
magic.
emanates enchantment.
But you still
Okay.
can feel that it's magical, so you can sell it as a
Yeah,
magical
we can
item.
sell it as a magical item.
Well,
Well, maybe he
okay.
knows something of it.
Yeah, we can know something about it when we will rest. Now,
The question
there's
is-
some bodies here, right?
Yeah, just
Fucking loot them.
These drow were, I
Actually,
believe,
there's one
searching
drow.
for one drow.
One drow.
Okay, so this guy.
Drew,
was searching
no!
for
Oh,
purple.
that's not true.
It's not true. So you all descend down.
I'm,
No, he
I'm
had
not.
this with him. This like activates the.
Those
portal.
who have
Is the
things they
language?
can fly with.
Is it a
apparently.
language?
It is a language.
But-
It's a drow language, maybe.
Yeah, I might want to check it out.
Have our.
So you go down to the
Yeah, I
ground,
went down.
And what about
She
you?
just waits in the
I'm
hole.
waiting because I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill
Um,
myself by jumping.
I think my dad can read the comments. Anyway,
Well, that's
I
you too, right?
recognize.
Hmm?
So I just
from
come
my
up and I
studies.
bring everyone down one by one.
Okay.
Bring
Only-
Well, like this, you know.
I would like to
I
check
have
the
wings.
body of a drow.
Alright, roll
No,
an
we're just gonna
investigation
check. Like we're gonna go out.
It's total
No, we're.
10.
I'm teleporting
Sounds
back.
like a fun.
Okay.
Isn't it like a
wanted to go.
isn't
I
it
will.
a huge
He has armor,
I
right?
wanted to go.
I mean-
But we can leave everything and then go again.
I will
Without
use investigation. He
anything.
has armor, right?
Yeah,
What
We
kind?
can get horses and go
It's
straight to
unusual
that point.
armor made
can
probably
rest.
in
Yes.
Underdark because the metal is it's
Can I take the armor? Because
And
it's
it's like-
we
can.
found half
Like
plate and I have
Yeah.
a bag of holding. I want to take the fucking armor.
Alright, so you lose the armor.
I will because I think I say to them, guys, it's okay. We can sell it. So
Okay.
I'm undressing the guy.
Okay, I try to activate the portal again
And-
to come back.
The portal is always active, but as you're taking his armor off, a wand like about this size
Ooh.
falls out,
No.
and it has about the same symbol that was on the piece of paper.
What falls out?
A
A wand.
Wand. Magical wand.
It's a magical wand. It's a conjuration school, and it looks very tied to the portal. It looks maybe a tool that activated the portal.
Maybe wand of activation. you know.
Use it.
That's. I will keep it. We will check it later.
Yeah.
As we will short rest, we still can check the item.
We need to go back to Nozug.
Yeah.
I'm.
Nothing.
bring
No.
it.
Any
I'm bringing
tattoos on the.
We're
How
not
was
going.
killed?
We have a portal straight to Corinnes. We can rest.
Roll a medicine check.
We have a carriage.
I mean, he has
There's
some.
not
have a unicorn.
We have a unicorn.
A bit,
And
but
we have
not
a unicorn.
from
We have
first
two
glance,
other
not enough to
people.
kill him.
It's
He can
14.
teleport
Oh,
inside
medicine
the
is
cave
9.
using his teleportation ability.
Difficult to tell. It doesn't seem that he died from his wounds.
Aedain,
What?
is it okay if we go to your place from Corinnes?
No, honestly, we can just
We are
go.
now
I just,
on the
I just
way.
need to quickly head back and prove that it's working. 1 second.
And again, the sound zoom, and Mirtagas disappears.
I mean, we are on our way closer
I
now.
think we can go to the
So
tower and
What
then
do you
go
expect
back.
in the town?
I don't know, as I understood, are we thinking to come back here from your place and then go to the tower?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
if
this?
there is a portal here to Corinnes, then sure, we will head south, then go back here. And go
Do you
to
think
Corinnes.
it will still be there when we come back?
No idea.
Maybe the one can activate and disactivate it.
Can I
Can I take a?
I can use the wand.
Don't
Can
do
I
this.
use the
Don't
wand?
use it. Don't. Yeah, not.
Probably.
Your time is out.
No.
I think I am better proficient with magic, so I'll
Don't
keep it to
do it.
myself.
I
and
just
I
want
will
to check it out.
Why?
We'll check
It's
it. I have
magical.
a red
Conjuration
wand.
magic.
Let's
You don't trust
check
me?
all the items later, okay? When we're out of the ship. If we're not going
Okay.
inside, then let's just go out.
Let's wait for Mirtag.
Alright,
And then
so
we go out.
as you
Okay.
appear in upper part of town, you can see way more. Even city guard are there. You can see some trained dogs. You can see like it looks like a hippogriff is released out of the bastion and is just staying there some night at the ready. And
As I exit the portal, the thing I want to do is I want to seem as if completely nonchalantly I'm exiting the portal. I just start to nonchalantly walk and say, yeah, so it seems you have quite a bit of a vulnerability on your hands.
right, so where's this portal? Is there a? What is a mountain, a cave, a
Well-
temple? What is it?
It's a ship cave.
What do you mean?
Ship baby.
I'm not
Cave
really
ship.
sure myself. We just found a ship which is sort of crashed or fused magically with a mountain, and I just entered the random cave and found this.
All right, so
I also found a dead drow who was holding this. These might be activation. I cannot read this, but
Now it says Scheiße, kleine Schwein.
points the fingers. Some of the paladin
Fingers
comes,
someone.
takes it, reads it.
Paladin John can read under common, and several more languages. Had the best grades at school. Paladin Ulrich can read.
It's, It says here that it's a straight path to Corinus. Warn the leader there. The war is coming.
oh, okay. So that wasn't an invasion, but we definitely have an issue.
So tell me again, who was holding this?
It was a drow.
And he had a warning letter to us.
He also had some sort of a wand, and he is also dead at the moment.
Bring his body. So that bring his body.
Well, I mean, if you want, you can come with me and get the body.
No. This is not safe.
He said
I will,
no. Tell him.
I will. Yeah. I will have
Let the
you
game
one
is-
more favor to ask, and in advance I will pay you. Let's see. What's what I can have?
10,000.
500 gold pieces.
2 gold.
Have you got anything more interesting? Gold is not really what I am after here.
What do you
Contacts, maybe a favor in the future. Let's say this.
We can arrange that.
Favor from the bright queen.
That would be better suited.
So he nods to one of the paladins. He goes and he takes like a feather and some ink and starts writing like a letter of recommendation. So he's dictating the words for it. He says, "All right." Takes you can see sort of like an alchemist, maybe apprentice from the Vega, and he brings this large box. Okay, take this, go to the portal again, collapse the tunnel, and never use this portal again.
Seems reasonable. I take the box and I want to bow to everyone and teleport out. I bow and I try to activate the room. As I bow.
And Lord Hagen gives you the letter of recommendation of his own with his signature, and then you disappear because you know how it works.
Okay.
And right, then you can see, and then again,
Box.
Mirtagas falls on the ground.
The box. Oh,
What?
Oh shit.
What's that?
I don't know what. I open it.
There's lots of dynamite sticks.
This is explosive. We are supposed to shut this cave.
Although, will we do it?
You know what will happen?
Are
I'm
we going to
metagaming
do
now,
it?
but I don't know what will happen.
Oh yes.
Why?
Dragon.
We can go back
This is
with
a
you.
major vulnerability within the cave. If you want, we can bulldoze the cave as we enter the portal.
But you know what will happen if you
It's a meta game, but we don't
I
know.
mean,
It's a metagame.
No,
You
he
know
said
what will
it.
happen.
I said it, but
He said
Oh, he
it.
said. But then Zuk shouted, "There's a dragon inside, next to the cave." Will it not wake it up?
I don't want to blow the portal because we can go back by it, so I don't want
I'm just
to blow
like
it now.
Dragon or convention.
Both Alex go.
Wait a minute. Look.
That dragon
Listen
can
to
use
me.
the portal to...
Roll an
we go-
insight.
Can we go to your mission?
Yes.
Can we go to his mission? Come back.
15.
Put the explosions. Then go back to Coordinates.
That's my idea because
Well,
it's a faster way to go back to Coordinates.
I do not mean we have to do this very second.
That's good.
Right.
Let's don't do it.
So-
because besides, it's dynamite.
So, and it's a large box of
Put it in the
dynamite. I mean, it's heavy. It
Can I
weighs
put it
about-
in the bag of holding? Does it fit?
Well, let's...
We can separate the diamond between our bags.
Diamond.
no, the box is too
Diamond.
big. To fill. And it weighs about
can take
90
a
pounds.
No, that's
So it's fucking heavy.
Can we separate that dynamite into two bags?
But I really
Sure.
want to explode everything.
I mean, leave the
okay,
box. I
one
mean,
thing.
you leave the box, but we separate the dynamite.
Yeah.
Sure.
Since
If I separate it, I can put all of it in.
yeah. Since Lord Hagen is a paladin, he's a quite charismatic guy. So in his tone, never use the portal again. You can. You've heard the connotation
did
that
say, yeah.
if someone else comes out,
You're dead.
probably you will. They will kill whatever comes out of the portal.
Oh. That means we cannot use it.
And you say that to us.
I mean,
I
it's,
kind of
it's only
forgot
your
that.
interpretation, but
There will be an explosion, we run from
So
the dragon.
basically, we cannot use it anyway, unless we
no,
want
I mean,
to die.
no. The only thing that he said, you do not use the portal ever again. This one.
Wait, what if we would send a note first that this is us, don't kill us, and then we go?
Okay, that's...
Maybe I've defied. Well, let's say I have defied the laws of the upper city too many times to try this again. Maybe. Let's wait until I get on the good side of Lord Hagen
So
again.
we're exploding the portal?
I would say bulldozing, but exploding is.
What about dragon?
In my opinion, a dragon is less of an issue.
Wait a minute.
Really?
It's a permanent portal.
Aedainas.
This
No.
roller
Okay.
camera.
Do you have cast silence?
It's a plus 5, so 13.
It looks like a permanent, but it hasn't. It looks like it's on activate mode. You can turn it off, turn it on.
Can I
But
check
it's
the
stable
wand?
portal.
Do you have a
Can I
silence
check the
mode?
wand?
You need to
It's
cast
bugging.
identify or
Oh.
just spend a short rest.
Just spend a short rest.
Silence?
Only
Why
15
would we
minutes.
silence?
And we can
Hour.
make it.
Hmm?
Hour short rest.
Yeah.
15 minutes. No.
Perhaps this one.
Rapid
Do we
short
need to
rest.
explode it right now?
You know what?
Give it to me.
First,
By any means, I can do it better.
I mean, first we could check out the cave. But
The
yes,
cave,
we
that's
probably
about
should.
it. I mean, that's the.
You said it goes like.
Oh, so it's around the corner. The portal. is
then
around
that's
the-
it.
Yes.
With those Arcana
Yeah,
checks,
I believe we
I'm
should.
curious, would it be possible to
But the
dispel the
dragon-
magic?
Yeah, I had orders.
Probably.
On dragons.
Since you have the wand, so yeah, I
Excuse
suppose
me.
it would.
I would like to.
So we're not using portal.
I can
No.
dispel it for now.
Okay.
But we still have to destroy
then
it.
I see no reason to stay here anymore, and I like pick my things and I try to.
And you have to climb.
I mean, I want to
I
save
cannot
the
check
Not
diamond.
down. I
Quick
climbed
thought.
down there.
I am going to use the dynamite.
I'm going out.
Just
of
quick
here.
thought before exploding everything. Just
Collect my stuff.
I will go to.
I'm already like.
Yeah, just before exploding everything up, I will go up, ask something from Mephisto, and I will go back here.
Well, you have time until I set everything up.
Okay.
Let's
But
do a
wait,
trace of.
I take you, and we go up to
This is what I.
Me and all my
Not
stuff.
light
Yeah.
every fucking
So you-
diamond.
Yeah, no shit.
to them. As they doing, okay, quickly. You climb.
I mean, you have
Well, guys, we about to explode the hole.
the dragon thing is
Well, the
sleeping.
thing is, Mirtag got orders from the top head of the
Oh yeah, there's a portal
Corinnes,
inside.
and
that
there is a
can bring
portal
you
who
to
leads
Corinnes.
directly to Corinnes, so he told explode the cavern. Mephisto, Can you
gonna-
check how much of
We are
fucked?
in great danger.
Like, if he will explode it, do you see any future? Like
I
with dragon
I mean,
nets?
the only thing that makes sense right now is why the ship happened here, right on top of the portal. But I mean, Nozuga asked me to use my power, and I cannot use it for I don't know for some time now.
Oh shit!
It's okay, guys. I can talk to the dragon.
I can either, but doesn't make him.
No, I
No,
can
you
talk- I
can't
can
really talk to
communicate.
them. You only know Dracon.
No, literally, the item says that I can communicate with them.
But so he will say to you, "Fuck you," and kill you.
Oh yes.
Well, with
That
my
was you do.
conversation.
The ship. You won't talk the ship out.
nicely to not kill us.
The bard, I seduced the dragon.
I
Natural
don't.
20.
I don't
Roll
want to
dex
roll.
saving throw.
I don't want to roll Constitution saving
I think
throw.
dragons know many languages.
So do you have any idea how to save our asses?
There's a sleeping ass dragon.
Yeah, I heard that.
We run.
I mean,
We will unleash the beast
How far
upon this
it
world.
is?
if we travel really fast, we can reach the cave, and then we can just run out of the Valley of Mines and
Speed it up.
don't enter here until the orcs are not banished.
So we are
Or
going.
maybe the dragon
to
will
the cave.
banish the orcs.
I don't know
Oh.
because I think the orcs are on the side of Beliar.
So interesting. There is a fire dragon and now ice. Gonna be nice show.
I mean, there are
Fire
more dragons
of
here.
ice.
The swamp dragon, the stone dragon.
Can they mate?
Chromatic dragons are of one nature.
Yeah, I know,
Evil.
but
Both red, both white.
What do you get from ice and
So I think
fire
you
dragon?
guys two, 3, 4, I don't know how many. Start moving
that would be
down. We're gonna, I think, catch you up.
Is that okay with you, Nozu?
Like,
What? Are you going?
I will
Okay.
go back to the guys.
I'm
say
staying
that,
here.
No, go with them. You will start to go towards the cave, like the cave that you
Yeah,
meant,
it's
like
like-
the Aedainas needs to
Yeah.
go. You will get a head start with we'll be flying, boys. We're gonna be okay.
Well, he's
Wait, so what do you want us to do?
No, I mean when you return, I will go back to them because
We're going away from the
finished
ship.
it.
Yes, towards
What-
the cave
why-
that time pointed out.
Yes, that's what we will
You
do.
get a head start because the explosion will attract the dragon, but you will be
Okay,
further
just
from the
let's
explosion.
go, guys.
I mean,
I'm
the
on
ship
my
has
uniform.
already attracted the orcs, I believe.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I mean, the orcs will come and see what happened. With
Okay, so let's just get.
So the orcs gonna deal with the ice dragon. Win-win?
And we will have to deal with the ass dragon afterwards.
So that's why I say you go first.
Let's
Have
go.
a head
Let's go.
start.
Let's go. I on the horse and I take the
Have guys
horses
a head
and
start.
pull
They're
them.
gonna go back and they're gonna reach
I
you.
fly to the carriage, I sit on the carriage and say, Nozuk, we find some nice items, so let's
I fly
go
back
now."
to the.
Oh,
To the yeah, I fly back to the. I assume now Mirtag. Left one.
Let's just get on.
So
Nozuk,
Guys
let's look at
got
this
a
badass
head
half-plate
start.
armor, it's something.
Not as badass as mine.
I don't know how fast you are with your wings. Are you fast?
I believe I'm the fastest here.
So I'm gonna go. We.
Yes, you should go.
Oh, fucking interesting thing. You're setting up dynamites with your fire wings. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is what I was
Natural
waiting
one.
for. Oh, yes.
So we have to
And
be
one of this,
explosive.
and as you're talking, you can see he's pretty fast, and you see one of his wings just
Oh shit!
and one of them starts burning, and you can hear hissing sound of the
And this is time to go.
right.
We left to the carriage.
We are already in the carriage, so we're safe.
Oh,
And now I'm
as you
like-
fly, you can
And we are riding quite fast.
we like
Oh no! No much from
and as
them.
they ride, and you can see as they both fly out, and the whole mountain shakes,
Wow,
and
that was fast.
explosion just
From
shoots
the
straight
movie, you
into
know,
the
like
sky.
in the back.
And all the ship just BAM! Slams into the air about 200 feet.
back to the sky where it was
How
before.
did they get at least a good distance from
We're
everything?
just like,
Yeah, and as the ship and parts of the mountain just explode and everything starts rumbling down beneath this into just
Suddenly it starts snowing.
everything implodes, and after a moment you can hear this deafening And you can see the storm descends even farther away, and you just run down.
Like we just go and do not we go mad.
Full speed, baby!
Alright, so
Fuck this shit.
who has the
This
horses?
shit.
What? I'm on my horse.
Yes.
About my horse.
2 horses.
We're on the
on
carriage.
the unicorn.
On the carriage.
And
Right.
2 horses are put in the carriage, yes?
Yeah, so I need someone to roll 2 times for the horses. Constitution's just constitution
Unicorn?
check. No, unicorn is magical.
Unicorn
It is
is magical.
fine.
He's like,
The horse constitution?
Okay.
Yeah, because they're going at full speed
Okay,
for
who is-
several hours.
Who has lucky hands?
not him.
Well, after like 3.5
I can roll 2 dice.
I can try.
You know. Roll,
And
roll.
they die down, and parts of it just come back to the
Should I
necklace.
roll the dice?
Yes, roll,
Just
roll,
go
roll,
ahead.
roll.
I will roll one by one.
20.
Natural
It's
one.
bad! It's 5! And then it's
Wonderful.
13!
Better!
So one horse is fine, the other one is just spitting, and you can see the foam forming around its mouth, and it's a bit
Kelly.
exhausted, and it starts dragging down. And if you continue at this rate, it
How
will not
far
be
are we
good.
away now?
Can I cast
About 4 hours
Lesser
away.
Restoration with Fix Him?
No.
Yeah.
I cast Lesser Restoration.
Purification.
Alright, so as you reach out, as you can see the one horse, he's doing poorly.
So
he's
I
not
see the
used to
one
that.
who's like,
You just reach out, touch him, and you can see he's not exhausted anymore, and he looks somewhat happily at you and just picks up the pace, and
Now question.
Ask his name. My name is Bob the horse.
like just like
John the
How
Monte.
far away we are right now from the...
4 hours
And I
away,
am
so
out.
riding at fast pace, so that would
Not from the cave, from the explosion.
so I'd say it would put you about 16 miles away.
So it's a pretty good distance at the
I
moment.
mean 16
Not a
miles.
lot for a dragon, though.
No.
It's not like he was going to search for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't
He just
do
wake
that.
up.
We just
And as you travel, as you constantly gaze around, there's no sight of a dragon.
good. Good.
Yeah.
Right, and after about, well, let's see, one more time, go
Almost
ahead
don't
and
have
roll a
madness.
constitution check for
Who?
horses.
You.
I can do
Now you roll.
1.
One.
No, 4!
The second one.
Same one is still exhausted.
10.
10. And other one is beginning to get exhausted too, so you need to slow down or...
Or die by
Yeah, we slow down. Why?
We
Okay, we
slow
slow
down at
down.
this
I think we are quite
Right.
It's
fine.
okay.
So it takes
You'll
about
be
10
dead.
hours, and you finally reach the huge Zardes Tower, which looks
Oh,
not the same, but it's older, and it looks like it's made from other materials. And next to it, there's a cave entrance.
Just asking, is there a monument to Belial on the tower? Or,
Actually, there is not
oh,
on this one,
on the
and it looks abandoned, and it's quite old. And as you see the entrance to the cave, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, maybe less, and we'll pick up from here on.
Yeah.
Nozugas. Jų viskas reikia baigti.
But I mean, come on, where is music?
I mean,
We some music.
We in. We live.
I'll be back.
Hello, and we are back after the break, and we're trying to fix the problem with the music.
Fuck it.
we
Give
can
the
sing.
problem to us.
Leave it.
I wanna
to-
dance
to
with
Paulius.
somebody.
Right, as it takes you, Deadly Mischief, about 10 hours from the point where you were camping to reach.
What?
So it takes you about 10 hours to reach the cave near the old Zardes Tower. And yeah, you can see this broad entrance to the cave, and it's some a bit rotten vegetation around the corners of it, and it looks, this whole place, it's like a bit dead. I have this. Thank you.
Detect magic.
Stop using it.
No.
Nothing of magical on the exterior.
Okay.
Doesn't it look a bit different than
but
we
roll a
saw it
perception
last
check.
time? That's the different one. What do you mean?
Natural 2.
That's the different one. How many towers does he have?
He had many, I think.
Okay.
More than one.
More than one. Definitely 2.
So is this one okay for you?
I need this cave,
Oh, okay. Let's go
not
to
not
the
the
cave.
tower.
Do you want to check the tower?
Is he going alone to the cave, or do we need to tag with him? Are you okay alone?
Bless you.
I can go alone.
Or do you need us to go with you?
Should pull back.
It's the first time you're not reacting strangely to the places I want to go.
No. And sometimes get used to it, and I
It's like a big
have not
dog
enough
gets used to it.
energy to get overreacting to everything you do. So let's just
Okay.
leave it like this.
Then I shall enter the cave.
Alone?
I shall enter the cave, and I enter,
Alright,
So we wait.
leaving your free will for you guys.
So as you enter the cave, you
Fucking combat, no!
you turn around the corner and you can see the dark interior of this cave, and it has like 4 placed like bowls, some sort of ceremonial bowls around here, and the standing statue of a 6-fingered fiend known as Grast.
Oh,
I cast invisibility and also go in.
Alright.
at this point I
We
cast
see
detect magic.
As he disappears,
Not
yeah.
metagaming, although, and I feel Mirtag.
No, do you?
roll a
I'm not saying I roll. I
Let's
go
go.
next to you.
I'm with detect magic.
So yeah, roll perception just to
I'm staying here.
9,
Let's check
Like-
it out.
and
like this so
roll
that I can see it.
advantage stealth check.
but I still would feel the aura of
No,
magic.
Why
you
would
can
you?
see the aura.
Detect magic is it has a.
Funny.
It's 60 feet.
Again, we're leaving him alone.
Get the broom.
No,
20.
I have the
So
carriage.
at this point you
No,
don't
he
see
has-
him.
My mission is my carriage.
He has a carriage,
carriage.
it's a very used.
Communism.
So I'm using detect magic for the
I'm
room.
gonna wait.
And
You can see these things are somewhat magical, and they're not. It's like a divine connection between them. It looks like they're some sort of ceremonial, maybe some kind of a tribute or sacrifice goes into these bowls. And
it's
you can-
bowls. Bowls.
Bowls, yes.
Yeah, just a note. When he will do some shit, we will do some shit too.
Okay.
With Audronaša.
Alright.
Okay.
It's not shit.
Would I assume
So
one?
you enter about here.
No. We want to check the tower.
Okay.
It's next to.
Yeah, it's quite close.
I'm on the broom, so.
And I'm like, okay,
So
let's
if you
go.
fly up, there's between the cave and the tower, there's a hill, some sort of a hill that divides the cave and as you look for the entrance, there's a large, if not huge, statue of a golem. It just stands there as a sentry, not moving, but just close to the door.
Just
I don't go. I don't know.
Experience
They
points.
perhaps let him go first. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So,
No, you may go
No.
first.
so you can
I'm okay.
In his
It's
mission,
your
so-
mission, so...
We're just exploring.
and you can see the cobwebs around the statue. You can see it's abandoned for some time, not used. And
Would I assume how to use them? Do they have blood marks on them or inside? I assume that you need a blood sacrifice. Is there blood like inside? Maybe like really old blood.
roll a perception check.
Fuck you! Perception check 6.
No blood,
I still assume there's blood.
but you can feel some presence of grasp, and this definitely resonates this hall.
I will cut my wrist and pour some blood into one of these.
All right, and
I will try to look that I know what I'm doing.
and as you do, you can see it starts dripping and it starts glowing a bit, and
Oh, that works.
and you feel that it drains you, and it reaches out to you to take. Actually, if you're
Yeah,
definitely yo.
Yo!
With your eldritch sight, you can see that as your blood spills onto this bowl, it creates some sort of necrotic energy that wants to grab your hand.
No, fuck you. This
But your
active
blood
thing,
activates the magic that fuels.
I
this
do
thing.
the same thing with all the things there. Like here,
alright.
here, and everywhere is necrotic energy.
Yeah, that tries to really like seal the pact, and as you do to all of them, they start glowing, but they're not completely activated. And then you can hear everything just darkens around this place, and it feels like you're alone in the universe. Like it looks like the walls disappear, everything just darkens and deepens, and it looks like it's just this hollowing void. And you can hear the voice like speaks from the statue, from within the statue, but it's ominous. It sounds like it's all around you. It says, "Give blood to me, child, give it more. You shall have my blessing and all the answers that you crave."
I have heard Grast at some point of my life, yes?
Yeah,
Is it his voice?
it's his voice.
Do I hear this?
No.
Okay.
It just looks like
Yeah.
Aedainas is meditating,
Right.
and he's looks a bit lost. in
Aedainas is
space.
like a SpongeBob in that meme.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving more blood to these fucking things.
All right. So as you do, you will take necrotic damage from each.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh,
from first one, you take as the necrotic energy reaches out to you. It deals you only 1 point of necrotic damage.
oh, I feel
no,
it is okay.
What?
I will.
No. Okay.
Which one?
Second one.
2 points of
2
necrotic
points of
damage.
necrotic damage.
Oh,
It's
you want
out
to
of
give
how
the baby
many
one?
much.
Yeah. Third one deals
1.
10 points of necrotic damage.
man.
That one
Oh.
was a heart.
Okay.
That was
Is it
harsh.
okay?
The thing fell. All right.
The
Another
heart
one.
fell.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Another 10 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck you.
I think this camera is fucked up.
Is it?
No, don't.
No,
No, don't
That's
touch
better.
it anymore.
Okay, so
Good.
four times I took the necrotic
We-
So,
damage.
and as you take the necrotic damage, he just started glowing. You can see as he pours his blood that some energy just grabs his hands and drains him. And then the statue, you hear the voice from within the statue. Good, and now bow to me.
As I bow, I want to insight check the wall.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Oh, it's a total of 7.
It's the ominous, the voice of your patron who gave you the powers and everything, and you bow,
Yeah.
and there's something strange like the sound. And as you're about to lift your head, you can see the statue. It's not anymore the statue of Grast, but it's actually a sentry, a gargoyle, and it leaps on you, and you can see it.
Come back.
And it takes the first strike at you.
Also, ambush.
And
Gorgon. Oh. fuck.
Gargoyle.
Oh, Gorgon.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. And at this point, you can go ahead and roll before it attacks you. One check, that would be nature.
Total of 6.
6.
No, 8.
8.
Nature is from the intelligence, so 8.
At this point, okay, you find slight resemblance to the orcish magic. It's
What?
like it's made from stone, but it was.
Why we are not using the golem?
I know because it's cool
Okay.
and it looks similar. So,
Oh, thanks, mate. No, don't do that.
and
Don't do that.
tries to bite you. So, what's
Okay.
your armor class?
It's 15.
15. No, so you're fine. Yeah, at one moment you can feel something's not right, and you can see it's about to strike. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Mirtak wants to join me.
Oh,
So meantime,
I don't know if you want to, or you watch me.
at the
Watch me fucking.
carriage.
why you
I don't know. It's a total of 18.
19?
Right, so that's your turn.
Can I roll?
If you want to,
wanna
yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
At the camp.
So how much?
Card.
4. All right. So we
because
have
someone will
Mirtag,
scream, will
we
join.
have Aedainas.
I don't think
And we have a lot of things in
We are
between.
up.
We're not that far away, but if they like, scream.
So, so while this happens, right. So let me
Yeah.
check how much.
18.
All right. So 18 and 4 for Mirtag, and for Monster we have something.
We have something.
Plus
Damn, I
something.
need my spell.
All right. So you.
We don't go to the entrance because I don't want to roll. I don't know. Can I roll history? But I think that it may be like still active.
So we don't want to
The
activate the
call, yeah.
golem?
Roll an Arcana check.
Can I help her? Is it possible?
Yes, I suppose you can.
Okay, help is on
On
the way. I
Worse.
don't help.
12.
12. It could be. I mean, it looks like a stone statue, but it could be alive somehow.
So probably. At the meantime, we just flying around the tower up. You know,
At
not.
what distance?
I would say at the moment 90 feet. Like from what's the original distance?
To the tower?
Yeah.
From here, I'd say 100 feet.
Well, okay, then 60 feet.
60 feet, okay.
Just to scope around to see if there is anything interesting.
And
So you,
activities.
as you fly around, you can see.
And up.
Yeah, as you go up, there are no windows. No, I mean there are holes maybe for windows, but they are just cement and bricks. And on top, there's no entrance that goes down. And as you fly around, there's only one entrance. And at one point, go ahead and roll perception.
Can I help her? Okay.
Sorry. 17.
17.
You perceive pretty well.
Alright, so as you fly around and you can see a huge stone coming at your direction, and then you can see as this sentry just pick one huge stone from the
Golems.
column and threw it at you.
The golem? The golem?
Play the music.
Are we
I don't know whether
really
there's a
the
music.
Sardis Tower or is it
Wait,
an
it's
imitation?
next.
Make
So-
it louder, maybe.
What's your armor class?
15.
15, so that hits you.
Fuck. Wait, up.
It hits both of us.
I will try to hold my best.
Yeah, and it hits your broom, it hits you in the face, and you're just spiraling down right now, and you suffer 13 points of bludgeoning.
13.
Yes.
And
Of
what about
bludgeoning damage, and go ahead
me?
and roll
Johnny.
let's say a strength saving throw with advantage because Audronaša helps you not to just crash into the mountain or something.
Okay.
Alright, 17 and 18.
17.
So you just managed to avoid hitting the tower and just dive out of the range of this sentry, and you just stay still, not moving.
So I think that distance was too close and it activated, so
Yeah.
we go
So-
out. Go back.
Let's just go back to the cave, I think.
Perhaps after they deal with the he prays for the god, we can strike.
What about us?
Yeah, like
Yeah, what
I want
about
to
you?
finish my sentence.
We are near the, the car.
Yeah, you heard the scream of Astra, and then they flew, and you
No, no.
see that the head is just messed, and it's just, she's bloody, and yeah.
Okay,
I am
do a run.
going back like all my
Uh,
down phase like from nose running on back.
Well, I guess we're not checking the tower.
Wow.
Or not yet, we need to kill the Colossus
What?
to check the tower.
Let's
Where
just
is it?
not kill it. Just leave it
At the
there.
entrance. I'm curious.
What's the music?
I don't know, the music doesn't
Make it
play.
louder.
What
Yeah.
entrance?
It might be swapping between
Did I
songs.
wipe the blood out? It's all
Wait,
messed
I'll
up.
help you.
It is playing.
It's playing now, okay.
It's playing, but it's quite
Yes.
silent.
So now it should be fine.
Yeah.
And you're gonna blast.
Nope.
Are they back yet? No, I guess not.
It's so calm.
Yes.
Need some combat.
It's
I will die with the calm music.
Doom, ta, 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 da, da.
Do you want?
Alright,
do
so
you wanna
now
check
it's
them
your
out?
turn.
Do we hear the?
No, you're
No,
flying,
okay,
and the fight
No,
will
we-
happen
no.
as you fly.
We landed out. Now
So,
we landed
oh,
here.
no,
Yeah, I'm just.
Our whole flight took 6 seconds.
Oh, okay, we
Yeah.
landed.
Oh,
It's your turn, yes.
You're being gentle.
Wherever you came from, go back there and fuck yourself, motherfucker. And I cast Banshee.
Alright.
Are you?
What's the name?
17 wisdom.
It's wisdom? It's not charisma?
It's
It's charisma. Probably, I should check it. I can check it real quick. Is it may fail?
Oh. No, it's okay, it's fine. No. No!
You will
didn't
have
grapple him. That's a mistake.
sorry. I should.
Jie garsiai rėkia.
Who?
You.
Why? I now
No.
shout loudly.
Be silent
I
now.
banish you, bitch, and you roll a fucking charisma saving throw. DC 17 or be banished.
And with this. Actually, it's. Yeah, but.
He gets banished anyway.
Yes.
For a minute.
And you're
Unless he's not from this plane.
And you're holding a concentration.
I'm holding a concentration.
Alright. So that would be. Alright. And so it disappears.
Okay. Ha! Can I run out?
You can. Yes.
I run out. And I like,
What's no? It's just 1, 2, 3,
I
4, 5,
cast
6.
them.
okay, 6. And I shout, guys, there's a fucking golem attacked me because it
And
was.
as you run, you
Golem,
can see
you
some
say?
illusion standing next to
No,
you.
why would he? You detect magic is a concentration, and
Oh.
it's gone.
And I just, guys, a fucking gargoyle attacked me.
screaming at his hair.
I banished him, but we have a minute.
Yes.
I need your help here.
Right.
Are we still in the air or this point?
Yeah, you're still flying. So,
Okay.
well, this.
Nozugas, run here fast.
So. No, you're still there.
Whose turn is it now? Mirtagas.
No,
Gargoyles. It's incapacitated somewhere in the pocket plate.
yeah, so it's gone. And now it's Mirtagas.
I don't see it. I like. I need your fucking gun.
Oh no, taking more pictures.
Oh.
Oh no.
We are gonna die tonight.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor out of my Malachite necklace.
Alright.
And that ends my invisibility.
Okay. So you appear there.
Yes.
My turn
Visible,
again.
and your turn again.
I summon Oathbow
Okay.
as an action.
Yes.
I run 6 feet more.
All the music.
Do I see any of my guys here, my boys?
You see
My
only
boy.
Nozug and
Yeah.
Mephisto and Severius.
Hey guys, quickly draw your weapons. We have a minute.
Bonus action. Flame on!
Alright.
Okay.
We're still
can just do
going
ready actions on
back.
Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
that's
Me?
Yes.
That's my plan.
Cool. It's 4.
We'll go at the same time, my man.
Oh, really?
This will be absolute time.
And Mephisto and Sevelius.
Yes. So
Mephisto will not fight.
She may. Mephisto, you can heal me.
15 and 15. Cool.
You can still heal me.
Right.
4 and 4.
So, as you run, so what happens from the top of the cave? There jumps an orc,
It's an ambush!
and as he jumps there,
Kill the door.
Hold the door.
two more of the orcs follow him and here and be.
Maybe we
That's a
cannot
strange
land.
looking.
I will drop you.
Oh, thank you.
He runs to me.
And they flank you.
Oh.
So one of the orc.
Are you okay?
Hey guys, just remember we didn't long rest. We're now
Or
at
short
4 HP.
rested?
I did short rest.
Well, I have at the moment my beautiful 18.
HP?
Oh.
We could have expected.
It can be worse, and it will
And
be.
this one orc that just fell with these huge tusks and some scruffy hair and some like a jaw of some strange animal on his shoulder, and he runs and just tries to strike you. And that would be, let's say, 21 to hit.
Me.
Yes.
It hits. Why do that?
And then, alright, and you suffer 12 points of slashing damage.
I feel bad.
And then the other two tries to strike you, Nozugas. And oh, this one's cocked. And worse. So that would be 18 to hit.
It's an ambush.
Technically, yes.
They don't hit me.
And other one,
Wait.
no.
Concentration.
Concentration, yes.
Oh!
Fail.
Fails.
You don't have a +7.
No, I have only +2.
It's a con saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, con saving.
So,
Oh, yeah, your con saving throw.
So it appears, and you hear this as you feel your concentration, and you feel this dread climbing up your spine, as it's not good. Not only that this place was corrupted by someone else, it's not belongs to Grat, at least at this point, and you're ambushed by some orcs. And yeah, the other one doesn't hit you. And we have at this point.
Oh, they did not hit me?
I did not hit you.
Okay, spend my 1 superiority dice to hit them back.
Alright, go ahead. Which one?
Yeah. Fuck. This one.
This one, right?
14 to hit.
14? No, he's wearing a pretty nice armor, so it's bounce off. Alright, so we have that, and now I believe it's the orcs.
We still not reaching. Nope.
And the monster. So,
Oh.
the gargoyle.
We're flying on the Chinese.
It flies, so.
So we're flying like what I know.
Actually, no, it's too
Difficult
so it
to
will be,
make.
yeah,
Too fat.
too fat, so we'd have to.
Just question.
His flying sound is like.
Like he will tell us.
Okay, just tell us.
And he just about here. And does he have any ranged attacks?
We'll go back, everyone's
I
dead.
don't know.
No, he doesn't. So he dashes, flies, and flanks you over here.
Bitch.
And that's his turn. And we have Nozug now here.
Oh, it's my turn, boys. Okay, use my orcish die. His this one, and it fails.
Parries you.
Second one, and
Oh.
it's 15.
And this is. Just deflects it with his armor. Is that the fucking god?
I use my free action. No!
Alright, so.
Intimidation.
No, 17 natural.
Ah,
He's an orc. His blood bursts. You can see his eyes are blood red and foam is forming around his mouth. He's just, come on, like me. No, yes, he will bite you. So, that's your turn.
Yep.
All right.
By the way, like, can my unicorn help them?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
his turn.
Then go ahead
Can
and roll.
Severius help them?
They will.
well,
One.
One.
But it
Plus something, because initiative.
By +2, I believe. So it's
No, that's good. He gets.
Unicorn.
Unicorn.
and
Of course,
yeah.
I left unicorn.
Severius and Mephisto
Be
have sold
after you.
That's
after
okay.
me.
That's
Yes.
okay. I'll do that.
All right. So now it's midtime. Your turn.
It is my turn. Okay.
Let me think. You're low on health, right?
40 HP? Half HP.
I'm lower. Much.
Are you?
Half my HP.
Yeah, you're also on half.
Less.
Oh, okay. Let's make this fun.
I see an opportunity to do this.
I'm on 19.
I shall cast polymorph on the two of them using
Okay.
4 of my sorcery points.
All right.
Nice.
Into giant ape.
Do you agree to be?
Am I
friends?
willing?
Yeah, am I?
What are you going to turn me into?
Both of you are the strongest creature
Giant
available.
Okay.
It's a giant ape.
the giant.
Yeah, I will be a
And
giant ape
what
too.
is the...
No, it's
Where the hell do
bigger.
I go to hide? No, just maybe like do this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And you will be an orcish ape. I don't know.
Awesome.
Orc shape.
Yeah. Orky shape.
Orc shape.
Let's see.
Unicorn sees this and he's
One,
just, I'm
two.
out.
Fuck the shit, I'm out.
I thought they did.
I imagine the unicorn standing there like,
Just floating above the air with this
Oh, yeah,
sort of
he's-
Zephyr.
Please. Yes.
Rock.
yes, that's-
We can throw a rock.
Oh.
beautiful.
+9 to hit.
The best.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So you-
Simply amazing.
Fist. 22.
So two of the companions just turn into giant apes with the help of
We don't need
Mirtagas
to
and
fight them.
Yeah, we're gonna chill
yeah,
somewhere.
and you're huge, man.
No.
Huge, man. Your pecs are showing, man.
Unicorn.
Yeah, so
What
now-
he does.
How many people
So he
can-
just sees that, says fuck off. And he does nothing at the moment.
But-
And Aedainas your
I
turn.
can
I'm a
do
big
work as well.
giant ape. I still, I still have my intelligence.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
have
That's polymorph.
I'm a giant ape. Which one of
But-
these looks more tasty?
But you still recognize your
No,
allies.
that's you have you're into 7, so you're like you're not that stupid.
Yeah, you
You're
see
just twice.
friends.
You see enemies, you wanna you beat them.
Enemies.
You are
That's
a little
nice.
bit stupider than Nozu.
Yeah, it's just like not
Slightly.
Slight.
I slightly move up here so they don't flank me anymore.
Yes.
And now I attack the gargoyle.
Alright.
2 attacks.
Alright, then let's go.
So each one will be +9. It's
Oh.
18 and 27.
Both hits.
Both. It's a total of 6d10.
Do
Alright.
you need
12.
60? No.
Now I have your dice back with some of the amazing dice.
69.
I like rolling a lot of dice.
Shit.
Nozu, get your dice ready. Fuck, where are all the D10s?
D10s?
Sorry guys, I'm shouting and swearing. I need just one. Go with plus 12. It's not bad. 12, 17, 18, 26 plus 7 is 33 plus 12, so 45 points of bludgeoning damage.
Imagine at the high
The
level.
gargoyle.
Yes, the huge part of this beast just flows, just scatters across the cave and just barely standing.
And I do a ha-ha, yeah.
Higher?
Ha-ha-ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and roll a perception check.
Oh, Gen X perception?
Yes.
Oh, it's plus 4. It's a 12.
You can hear something cracking and digging sound coming somewhere from here.
Oh,
Crack it.
The servants of glass probably come here. I can't speak.
Yeah,
I earn
but
one.
you think. So
I can think about it.
All right, and we have some, and now you hear it erupts from underground. That's it. And then we have
Sure, what?
Severius
Sure,
and
what?
yes, so
The unicorn can heal though. He can heal Severius and Mephisto.
Severius tries to throw a dagger, misses.
Unicorn blind.
Nobody
And she
misses.
tries to throw 2 Eldritch Blast. Natural 20.
Oh! Eldritch Smite.
She does not have the shit.
So, oh, it's
Because
called.
that can be all, I think.
7 points of damage, alright.
Which one's
So-
chilling?
One Eldritch Blast hits this orc.
Should have flying away
It
from
almost
the
falls
rock.
on the ground, but it's still up, and it just tries to stay out of sight. And now this guy here just walks around you to this and turns around, sees you, takes one of his tomahawks, and
Is he that smart?
Wait.
Big.
yeah, because you saw them turn into them, and he looks not like a leader, but like the head of this
You
gang.
look like
I
the head
shall
of
cast
the gang.
shield as a reaction.
All right.
I need my sentinel to
So,
smack them.
But now we are 8.
oh shit! One would be 25 to hit,
But that hits.
and 18 to hit.
That misses.
18 misses. All right, so 11 points of piercing damages. Since
Oh,
two
God.
hands.
Yeah, 20.
You're fine.
That's enough.
So you maintain your concentration, and says to this one, "Go after him." And he looks. And
Smack them!
all right, let's go.
Can I smack him? I'm in reach.
No, you're just out of reach.
Okay. Reach 10 feet.
You can, so you miss.
You missed?
You miss
I missed.
Wrong dice. Roll the small one.
on the ground.
I will.
Try the small one.
18.
18 hits.
How much?
10.
Okay.
10?
19 to hit.
Yeah, so you
So
see.
try the small one.
It's
All of those were
I put
free.
my love into
11
it.
plus 6. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 17. Oh, he's.
Give it to me.
You can hear the cracking of his spine because it almost breaks. It falls on the ground, but manages just to get up, and he's very aggressive. And, just runs towards
Not that bad.
Mirtagas. I mean, he's in bad shape, but he manages to run to you, and he takes 2 swipes with his large grip
A
axe.
large.
He
He moves a lot.
moves a lot.
Fucking monks.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And it's natural 7 that wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, it's going up.
14 points of
Okay.
piercing damage. Sinks its axe into you.
14, that's
You don't
still
have-
10 or more. Oh, it's a fucking 9!
Take inspiration.
I do not have inspiration.
Take mine.
So the concentration fades, and both of you.
Oh shit. Now we.
Well, but where's the other orc? Is this guy?
No.
The next to Nozugas.
This one.
So
Are we
who
there
attacked
yet?
This orc.
He already attacked me before.
No,
No, I got 4 attacks on
So he threw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was throwing and then he
Are we
then
there
you're right.
yet?
Okay.
Huh?
Are we there yet?
No,
Shit.
at this point you're being hit by the rock and you.
I'm okay with that. I don't know what's
Oh.
happening, so I'm
Oh,
okay
you got
with
me.
that.
Look, a rock is coming.
And as they hit you, we have Nozugas' turn. Right?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
Aw.
We have the monster. We have Gargoyle. So almost broken tries to
We're gonna find a death part.
tries to attack
Amazing. That's what
Me?
we want.
you.
Well, it was first time. I did not know they moved a lot.
Oh, that's a lot. Natural 17 and natural 19.
Yeah, that is.
So he bites and claws you.
yeah, that's
Scratches you
probably.
and says, I love you.
And it leads me to.
Come on. Plus
1
4.
point of damage.
No, that actually that would be 7 points of piercing slashing damage.
Still, it's not.
And
7.
all 2 attacks.
2, 7.
Oh.
What's your
1 and 2.
Ah.
So it's shit.
Music, I like it. Leave
yeah,
it.
yeah, we need to.
Okay.
No, please don't copyright us,
Oh,
man.
but it's nice
Back-
music.
back-
Yeah, it's nice
7.
music. I mean, it's the
Man.
best music. So, 7 points of damage for that, and that's it. Those are good.
Hey, it's my turn now. Okay, I do my smacky attack on that
Smack,
guy.
smack, smack.
Alright.
I'ma smack him with my fuck you.
You're the best fighter.
Oh,
Hey, that's
I
the
said to be your
tiniest-
dice. I mean, that's
Yeah, with
tiniest
my
I
22.
tried to put
it
some luck on
hits
the
so
green one.
as he is facing backwards to you, and you just jump
Yes.
into his back. Ah!
Roll damage with the small ones.
No damage. Fuck. It will be 8
Four,
points
four,
of
four.
fire damage and 20 points of damage.
So total,
Yeah.
20 points.
Okay, let's try the small
Right.
one. And it's 17.
Misses. He's just deflect.
Serious?
Yeah,
17
he's
misses.
heavily armored.
Okay, he has 18 points.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attack
that
your
is
turn.
my turn.
Congratulations, you solved it. Here's your reward. I cast my breath thing.
From the skull.
Yeah.
Alright.
He
What's
gets
the
a
save?
dexterity save, which would be 15.
It doesn't matter, just choose the energy type and it will evaporate.
Evaporation.
21, 22, and the energy type is fire. Fire.
Turns into ash and it's gone.
He was damaged.
Yes.
Alright.
Unicorn.
I just get a bit more range, like.
Which one of them looks like more to be dead?
Me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
almost
looks
fucking dead.
Bloody than
Amazing.
Can he reach him? 67.
70 feet. Yeah, easily.
So he hoops to him.
Huh? Another enemy.
Oh no! It's an enemy.
He looks into your eyes when you turn.
I don't look at him.
You turn to him. You see a unicorn.
No, he's this guy.
So he
I
like
feel unicorn.
he tries to he needs to touch you, but
And
he,
actually you don't hear him because he's silently
he's
striding
silent.
through the air.
Just like-
Because,
and you just feel someone poking your ass. So
Poking him.
and it heals you?
and he heals him. So it's
heal.
I often feel that.
2d8.
He
Plus
used to get
two.
his plus 2 butt poking.
Let's see. 8, 3,
Right,
and 2,
13.
so it's 13. And
Finally,
suddenly
you're-
feel like
Finally, you're doing something good.
Because the unicorns are good. So
Good
it
unicorn.
heals you, and that's
Unicorns.
its turn, right?
Yep, that is turns and
Alright, and we have top of the round, Ada and you.
I
Now
have
I
such
can
an
kick shit.
old thing I have. It's a haste spell scroll, which you can read as a bonus action, but it only lasts 3 turns.
Yeah.
I want to use my bonus action
Because
to read.
it's a quickened spell
No,
scroll,
it's a
so-
fucking old spell scroll for Elven ruins from the. That
I mean, but it's a
fight.
simplified version. It only takes a bonus action. So okay, let's
So I read it as
Yes.
bonus action.
You read
I use hasted action.
on yourself.
I use hasted action to disengage because I
Alright,
can do
so
that.
you haste yourself.
Yeah, I haste myself.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So-
5,
It's double
6.
movement.
So take this.
No, not double movement.
Oh, no?
He disengaged.
I disengage,
Ah.
but I have double. So I also go up.
Alright.
Do I see that thing
It can fly.
while I am up? While I fly.
How high you fly?
I want to fly as high I can until, but still see him. Okay.
He would have some color.
Okay, because I'm fucking want to use sword bow against.
Yeah, right.
So I'm flying and I'm taking my arrow, whispering the incantation to it, so the now fucking gargoyle is my sword enemy.
Alright.
And I have advantages. And he does not gain a benefit from a cover.
Yes.
So yeah. And it would be my
Alright, so
attack.
you curse him from your bow, you take an arrow.
Sweet defeat to
Aim.
my enemies. So sweet death to those who have wronged.
Sweet defeat to my enemies.
Oh, okay. And I shoot you.
Alright.
16
Hits.
plus like 9, 25. And it will be, let us see, motherfucker.
Let us see what shall it be.
Die! 15 plus 21 points of damage.
Just
Natural.
shatters on the ground. It's gone.
Ha! Why I even used that? Okay, the leader guy, you have my second attack. Die, bitch! It's a fucking 12 to
No,
hit.
just deflects it.
I used
Standing
my
strong.
my movement, which left to get even higher.
Alright.
Unicorn makes his legendary action.
Yeah.
It hoops, so it kicks this guy.
Alright.
In
Go
front
ahead
of
and
him.
roll attack.
Oh, I'm
And
alone
attack
with two
is-
people.
yeah.
Nice.
We will cover you.
It's
Yeah.
5 plus 7,
What?
so it's 12.
No, it's misses.
Misses. Okay, it's a miss. It's a miss.
It's not
It's a miss. And
hit.
right now, when you heard
Another one?
another one that crawled out from
Another one.
Another one
But
Another
wait,
one.
there's one.
and flies to here, looks at the
to heal.
Oh, jeez.
Please don't hit my
And
darling. Please don't hit
chooses
my
to hit Nozu.
Oh shit! I had
yeah.
advantage on that second attack. No matter what.
And
Hit me, baby,
You're so
one
lucky.
more time.
one misses entirely,
misses.
and other is 18.
Just hits.
Oh shit.
Really? 18 hits you?
18 AC. But you have only take half damage, yes, because of the armor.
Piercing and slashing.
So it's 4 points of damage too.
What kind of?
Piercing.
So half.
2 points of damage.
He has armor.
Yes.
Oh
He
god.
forgot that. But you're not.
I know that.
Yeah. Do you really? Are you sure? Ah!
And that's it.
I rage.
And then we have.
Oh, come on!
Flanks you.
Sorry, mate. We must
And-
defend.
Tries to attack you twice.
Twice.
Natural 19.
And it's
And second attack. And natural 7.
awesome.
So,
So, ladies and
As-
gentlemen, how much damage
It
do I
ends
take?
his turn.
no, it attacks. Oh, come on, it's 6 points of piercing damage.
Awesome.
Only
Three.
3. Oh, you
Just hacks.
You can. Nozuk, you can fight whole day like that.
The orc
After
leader
his-
looks, takes out his last tomahawk, throws it into the air, catches it, and
Where?
throws it at
It's
you.
disadvantage.
I attacked him.
Alright, go ahead.
It's
Natural 18 and natural 19. So I
It
believe
hits.
that hits. Shit.
So what?
No, I mean,
okay.
After this move, I want to do
fuck.
unicorn's action.
6 points. No, sorry. Let me check real quick. 5 points of piercing damage.
I sup-
But go ahead and roll strength saving throw.
I suppose 18 hits.
I fell.
How much?
I don't know. It was 6.
6. So 6, yeah, so you
The
fall.
strength saving throw.
Does 18 hit?
18 just hits.
It's just like me. Oh man. Oh, God.
If we will hit the gargoyle, will it?
Wait,
fall-
wait.
fall-
Are you
fall-
doing?
fall-
Are you
fall?
going after monster?
Fall,
Can I do
fall,
my
fall.
legendary action again after?
After that one, yes.
Yes. So before Nozugas.
Yes.
9.
So
27 points of damage and make a wisdom
Yes, I
save.
can do it.
He doesn't need to make because you carve him into half, and as he throws the axe, you just slash him and he falls dead. But so do you fall?
Will dragons need a save to fall from damage? Why I
No.
always save?
Because those who fly, she saved as she was hit.
But I fly naturally.
So, but you take a hit and then you try to navigate on the air. So,
But dragons also take hits.
yes.
So
but-
we'll-
but
Dragons are stronger beings.
dragons. 11 points of bludgeoning damages. You've just
Yeah.
face ground.
I'm
Nine.
still alive.
Yes, but you're prone right now.
Face plant.
Face
For now,
plant.
yes.
And that's it about more. You have Nozu.
We have Nozug. Okay, here's the big boy.
Flank him. Oh no, you. It's a guy here.
Show!
Okay, flank.
I don't know.
Kill this guy. Go here and flank this ship.
But he has 15. Is he armored?
No, not really. A bit.
Okay.
Little shit army.
Hit.
It hits.
Hit. Another second attack. Hit.
Natural.
Natural 20. Oh,
Finally, thank
shit.
you.
So it will be twice as much.
Alright.
You can.
How much experience can we cleanse this place?
Oh, okay.
You can pick a die.
Menacing
Take
attack.
superiority dice.
Alright.
Plus 3.
Menacing attack also.
Yes. And
You can take all the superiority dice.
No.
No, I don't want to use that.
He can take as much as.
No.
Critical hit. Ah,
But the superiority dice also crit.
does the fire damage stack?
Fire?
Yes,
Yeah,
all dice are
yeah.
All
duplicated.
dice. That's why something.
That's why he
well.
does 80 plus damage because he has an oath bow. Which
Yeah,
is plus 1.
Plus my orcish thingy with the critical savage attack.
Yeah.
So
right.
it's triple.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Fuck you.
Shit. It's triple.
Just kill him.
Let's see how much damage it rolls.
Oh, I need 1d6.
After unicorn, you will be here.
Okay, fire damage.
Only fire damage.
Roll everything at once.
Fire damage.
Yeah, roll those dice, mate.
And then my ordinary damage. Then does the superiority
Yes.
dice-
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck?
All dices.
Yes, mate.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
triple.
it was
Triple.
3.
3. Okay, it was
So
3.
So 2 more dices.
2 more.
8. Jesus Christ.
1 more.
2.
Now count, bitch. As
You don't need to count because what happens as being a
I still want
relentless
to count. I
fighter,
still want to count.
what you do, you take your first wipe and you just cleave him into half. He falls, and just to make sure that he's dead, you take and slam him to the ground with this burning axe. Yeah, the first attack would have killed him, but yeah, I
You
mean,
could
3 plus.
deal the
just
same.
eviscerated him. Just
So which one died?
this one.
Okay, so I didn't
The beast is still here, though.
Okay.
The shit is
So you go ahead and calculate your damage. Mirtagas, it's your turn.
Wait, I have another
Plus
one.
20.
Before that, can I do my legendary action?
Also,
Do you want to do an action surge?
3 plus.
maybe.
What is that?
Plus 2.
Nazuk, would you like
Yeah.
to do an action
Yes.
search?
Yes. It's.
No, I can't.
Oh.
Listen
But
to
it's
her.
only
I'd
54
like to do
points.
a legendary action,
Yeah,
but
sure.
no one is letting me do that
37.
because they're going after. So can I do it?
Yes, you can.
It was just a critical strike. Ah, okay.
To
Action.
both attacks.
Yeah, action surge.
You can do the action.
Yeah, I can do the action surge.
Will you do it?
Yes,
It's
I
a
will do
hooves.
it.
He's
It's,
doing the action
hooves.
surge.
So it's a legendary action for her, for unicorns.
Yes,
And that hits.
I wanna hit the beast.
Yes, it hits.
And it's 2d8. Oops.
On the 2d8.
No, 2d8.
2d6.
Sorry.
Plus 2. Plus
3 plus it's 4 plus 4, so it's 8 damage to the
Alright.
beast.
Nozuk does action search.
So just and as you destroy this orc, you can see the unicorn just stands up and hooves the gargoyle and breaks one of its shoulder blades.
Cool. I do
And-
action surge and moved into a flanking position
Alright.
and roll with advantage. And it will be a natural 18 to hit.
That hits.
Second one, natural 18,
18 to hit.
again.
Right.
Okay.
So you flank and with your flame tongue just ja, ja.
6.
It's looking bad, mate.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, 4 only.
4.
And one superiority again. What? This one. Okay. 4. So 10,
Lovely.
11.
It's the best. I mean, that's the best superiority die ever.
14.
Nozug has small little dice. It's
They're barely visible.
like look, this is D20. You can show it to the camera, please. Like a small.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Like that small.
that small, like DM's penis when he wants to kill it.
Yeah, because but when I don't want it, it gets bigger.
Yeah, when he don't want to kill it, then we have a big dice.
So
Wait.
that's
So that means he
16
loves us.
plus 25.
That means he loves us.
Yes.
Because he don't want to kill us.
Yeah.
It's 45
A
points
lot.
of damage.
45.
Yeah.
He's on 1 HP.
And he makes a wisdom saving throw. DC
Alright.
16.
Just hold on a second.
Finish it.
For what? It's a condition?
Wisdom.
No, is it?
Frightened condition.
It's a construct.
So.
He doesn't have his own consciousness.
So.
Immune to fright.
So it just takes the damage. It's carved off. It's barely standing. You're not sure how it's even able to. But that's your turn, and we have
Wait, I
attack.
have a
I'll
bonus
just
action.
check a fireball.
Wait, I have a bonus
Single
action.
card. I do not have any more
I have a
cards.
bonus action. Yeah, I want to smack him with my shield.
So just to show him. You shot him into the unicorn.
Yeah, into
Nothing
the
happens.
3 times in the day.
It is a hit.
Just bursts into
over the
stones
20.
and.
Oh, I deal 14. Whoa.
Whoa.
Right, and with that, battle is over. And at this point, as it fell, you from the sky just land on the ground. And what
Guys!
did we miss?
Guys!
What?
What the fuck?
What do you
You can see dead orcs. And
Yes, we collected all the experience points. So. No.
What's fun?
The place.
You
is
see,
corrupt.
like you see, my from the nose, I
I want to
blood everywhere.
inspect the orcs.
Oh,
Mind
Right?
us.
I want to
What?
investigate the orcs.
Right.
What do they have? What
They have their weapons, and that's all.
Okay.
anyway,
Medallions of Grumsh, maybe.
Oh yes.
Yes.
It's valuables.
I picked them with me.
Gargoyles had
And
something.
inside of gargoyles, you can see scrolls.
Take them all.
And the scrolls, they're not magical, just normal scrolls. They have some power words that are now faded, but they're in Orcish. There's something written.
Nozug. You can read this.
And there is a destroy
Russian.
false followers of a diminished god.
Fuck you.
Finish? God?
diminished. It's like blah.
Fuck them.
So Aedainas, we leave you alone, and this is what happens.
Let's check the place together.
Right
Okay.
back.
Do
No,
the orcs
shit.
have tomahawks on them?
Yeah, 3.
3. All of them, I take them. 6 tomahawks in total.
Right.
Come.
So in your backpacks.
Never saw such a thing. Give me one.
Carrots?
I will make it one of my weapons.
Can you
I
clean
think,
this?
Okay.
Blood on my face.
so. I mean, I will
I mean,
give
your
you that.
face is partially crushed from the
Like-
stone. It looks
Yeah.
bad.
At least blood from it.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, there is Colossus guarding the. What?
The what?
Is it? You like crying out there? I have something on my face.
Anyway, there is Colossus guarding the Xardus Tower. Learn that hard way.
Yes. There were
The
gargoyles.
fuck happened here?
There were gargoyles guarding this cave.
So did you manage to do your thing?
I'm not sure now. Let's go together and check it again.
You want to go inside again?
Do I look that terrible as I feel?
Yeah, we killed all of them. Fuck the orcs.
You're right.
mean-
You're right.
It is a subjective thing.
Look, you're right.
Did we kill all the orcs?
I touch her head and I make a like
Constitution
little
saving.
flower crown on her.
Alright, so you're
With my
using your
druid craft,
druid
yeah.
craft from your fingers, the magic extends and just covers your partially cracked forehead, so it
I,
looks better now.
I will use an action to use the Rod of the Pact Keeper and the stone.
Alright.
Want to go there together? Let's go, guys. Don't be shy. It's nothing but the old dominion of my.
I fly in.
So you can go first.
And basically, I will forget how
I
to walk.
follow.
Alright, so as you enter.
Yeah, we all go.
Alright. And Mirtag, what about you?
Well, sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Are
Alright.
you sure?
So as you step in, Severius takes a torch, lights it up.
And I say, wait. I take a torch from him. Take out my the lantern I have. I lit him.
Wait!
We have more light.
Wait! I take the stone and use cantrip light.
Wait,
DM said it does
wait,
so.
so-
It lights up also,
Wait,
and as it lights up with light,
wait.
the stone is it's like a rainbow in this
Wait,
chamber.
I use my bonus
What is
action
that?
to activate
I
the shield.
deactivated.
Everyone,
Everyone.
roll Constitution saving throws, please. I activate my shield. I save.
Natural one.
So you're blinded.
12.
What is the save?
16.
What the hell?
I believe it was 12.
Yeah,
so
12.
you're just
What the hell? Turn that off.
It's what?
What?
And as you activated, Astra was just flying past you and just the impact. And
Yeah, and I fly into the wall.
I'm blind too. I have
Wait.
11.
I have a drift globe.
What does it do?
So it's this cave is the brightest place in all the universe right
It's
now.
a fucking disco cave.
I activate
And
and
the music's on.
deactivate.
No rainbows now. I deactivate the stove.
Okay.
I'm,
No, the color
I'm laying
flies
down on.
diminish.
I'm laying
Yeah,
down
I just
on the floor.
cast daylight from the drift globe.
Yeah, so it's
And I can command it to like go up.
Wait.
I can
it just
control it.
hovers in the air.
So that place, from where the second step.
So those of you that are not blind, what you can see.
And that's only Nozuga, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm laying down
I'm
there,
also
there
good.
like.
I actually turned off my shield.
What?
So-
What?
But her eyes are still just burned. So,
Awesome.
Like a flash from
yeah. So what you can see, there's a huge hole here that the Gorgon was digging its way up, and you can see it leads it below from all the source of light. And now what you can see, it goes about 40, maybe 50 feet below, and it looks like a man-made dungeon there.
I send the globe down.
Just goes
60 feet range.
Alright, so it just goes down and lights up the space, and it looks like a well-made dungeon of some sort. It
The
was not.
statue is no more, right?
Yeah, and where the statue is, because of the light, you can see the remaining parts of, how to put it, brutally sacrificed drow person.
Drunk person.
Brutally
Just loot
sacrificed?
him.
He has no items, but he has his arms bound like this.
Aedainas, do you sense magic?
And you can see some orcish symbols carved into his flesh.
I hope it's
Oh,
not. It's not Drew.
No, it's not true.
Can I
Thanks, God.
distinguish what kind of symbol?
But yeah, there were basically honoring grooms, and they were supposed to be like a warning to those who defy the gold dot. On
Is
this
he
quest.
like up? He's lying. He's.
He was actually buried inside the statue, like buried alive.
Oh, he
He was
burned.
cast alive.
Buried alive.
Buried.
So he's maybe starved or suffocated, and it looks bad.
Well, of course, I
And-
see nothing of this.
Bowels are no longer active.
No, they're not active.
No magic from the dungeon.
Yeah, because it was connected to
And
the
no
statue.
magic from that dungeon place.
Not yet. Not at this
Not
Not this
yet.
point. But it looks like the Gorgol just crawled its way through the ground up from the dungeon. And the thing, which is also there, within the statue, you can see that it has a torn belt, and you remember this like V-shaped rune.
I don't think I see it at 40 feet.
No, I mean on the statue.
Oh, on the statue.
Yeah, so the drow, he has the belt with the same sigil that was used to teleport to the Corinnes.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Can
Let's
we
go.
take him
I
out
take
of
no
the
time. I just
statue?
take it.
Yeah, you have
So anything good?
I think we should go
So, yeah,
down.
this symbol.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we
What
should-
down?
Down the dungeon.
I can't see anything.
Can we take it out of the statue? Is it possible?
It is possible to remove him, yes.
I want to try and remove him.
Alright, so you take him out.
And I want to
And
leave
he
him.
is very light. I mean,
Like
it's
bubbles of
very light. It's,
Keep it.
it weighs about like 40 kilos, maybe 35.
Because I'm sad
Drow
for
version
him.
of it.
He's an elf, so still.
Well,
Yeah, the evil elf.
yeah, drows.
No, drows are
Drows are evil.
They're
Usually.
not evil.
Typically.
They're
They're
playable
misunderstood.
characters.
There's no such things as evil elves.
Yes, there are drow.
No.
The slavers, the underground slavers.
The servants of law. How about Shadowkai? A higher telpossessed.
They're just elves
They're just
who are
misunderstood.
misunderstood. Yes, something bad happened to them and they
Mom,
turned
it's
into
not a
that
thing.
No evil elves. How about
Orcs.
no?
Yeah, not
wait,
elves.
that one was-
Orcs are actually elvish. Has elves prince.
No.
Elven abomination.
Don't you dare to compare elves with those creatures. No.
Are you
no.
racist?
Well, to
Place,
be fair,
all in all,
certainly,
Are you
the place
orcs?
looks corrupted.
This one?
Yeah.
We have killed
Now that
millions
you look
of
closer,
life.
it was corrupted by what seems to be an orcish shanomancy.
Shamans.
Is it anything I could do to cleanse it and bring it?
You broke the statue, and that basically did the trick. So the balls are deactivated, and the corruption of this orcish thing is no longer
I
here.
still think that I can communicate with the guys.
I'm
I touch the statue and meditate.
gonna try sit down.
How long I am blind?
I take a rope and I want to descend down the cave. This is boring.
We can do it later.
I just sit down and just like
Alright, and as you touch the statue, you
rethinking my
concentrate,
life.
and you can see what you have in your dreams. When Grass first spoke, you can see the halls of the abyss, and his private sanctum, and his throne room, bunch of succubus, incubus, and his throne room is abandoned and partially broken, and you can see the figure of Stefano going there, and he picks it up, something from the throne room, and is about to exit, and as he about to turn to you, just release the vision, and you can feel that the throne room of Grast is empty now.
Shit.
And actually roll an insight.
Oh,
15, I believe. Yes, 15.
So all the succubuses and incubus, they were actually terrified, and they looked like they were not having a good time, they were not partying, and they looked like they were enslaved. And they had to stay there.
I need to find my parking page.
oh my goodness.
Okay.
So,
What-
and Mirtagas, as you descend down, how do you descend down?
Well, like.
Actually, Boom is now lying next to me though because I'm
Well,
blind.
it's attuned to you.
You can ask
Well,
me to
there's
tell.
I assume as an adventurer that I know some basic rope descending strategies by using pythons and
it's easy.
Monty Python.
Monty
Monty
Pythons
Pythons.
and
Easy.
like,
No problem.
Killer bunny.
So you take a rope, and
a
wrap it
safety
around,
rope, you know,
yeah.
like I just so I don't when I fall, I get
Yeah,
caught by the
so
rope. and shit.
easy. So you descend down, and essentially what is there? There are some sconces with magical torches that are always. And as you're getting closer, you don't feel the heat. Actually, it's quite cold down there, and the flame does not emit any heat, but it looks like a burning torch. So, okay, this is magic. And it looks like a treasury room, actually. And the things you see there's like a hallway. So on one side there's a treasure room, on the other side there's like an empty room with an orcish teleportation circle with this metal fangs and the skull on the base of it.
I want to check the markings.
It looks like the same. It's like identical to the thing.
Okay.
Activate the portal.
And it's elaborate dungeon. I mean, it has statues. It has very nice
It
floorings.
might be
and-
very loud. For now, I think I'm going to wait because they might be pretty mad and I don't. Well, Lord Hagen and the other ones might not know that there might be more, so I'm going to wait for a bit. But for now, just go.
Yeah, by
go
the
to
way,
other
this
room.
orcish teleportation circle looks the same as the one in not Corinnes, but Gothica, where you in the cave. Where you
In
jump
case
from
of
one to-
Zardoz Tower.
Yeah, so it looks the same, and the one that with Drow it was completely different.
Oh, they're different.
But
Very
you
different, yeah.
haven't seen the.
Oh, I wanted. I meant I wanted to check the markings of the thing of the notes that the drow had.
Oh no, there's no there because the portal that was with the symbol of the Drow, it was made like it looked like an elven portal.
Okay.
These are
Understood.
elven,
Okay,
orcish.
this is a different kind of portal.
Yeah,
Yes.
different.
That
But
is
you
good.
you saw this and you traveled through the cave, so
Let's go
kind of
down.
know the like short distance teleportation. So
Okay.
usually.
Well, then I'm still going to wait for the others. Well, then I go to the other room.
We go down.
All right. So as you're about to go down, you go to other part of the chamber, and it looks like a treasury room, and the things that are there. Actually, there's some gold coins scattered around, but you can see like deciding on the on the dust, the layer of the dust surrounds it looked like there were mountains of gold here, and now recently it's been collected. And on the pedestal, the one thing that is not moved, you can see the handle of a weapon, like a silver handle, and a black shard, a broken sword. And roll. Would it be a perception or arcana? I don't know. Maybe perception. And I would give you advantage on that, actually.
12.
12. It resembles, if it's not looks, maybe it looks the same, of the same material as the Aedainas has the obsidian tier. It looks like the blade is made of the same obsidian-ish material.
Interesting.
Obsidian.
I try to pick it up.
You pick it up, yeah.
Can you see future?
Anything other of interest?
You smack it and it
nothing.
talks to you.
No, it talks
And you
cold.
descend and you can see Mirtagas. On one side you can see it.
Can I see?
No, it's still blinded.
So I'm
Everything is
just
just
up there.
white. It's
So
So she's
I'm just hearing people.
I'm staying with her.
And
I'm
I'm-
not going down.
What?
You could just
Are you-
help her descend.
Anyone wants to be
Blindly?
my eyes?
She has a flying broom.
I descend down.
Anyone wants to be my eyes?
I am.
What we're doing right now, I don't see shit.
Could
Star
you like
Wars.
use your broom if I would help you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I don't see no problem in that.
I
Okay.
see no problem.
Now go.
I don't see any problem in that.
I see.
Now go a bit front and then slowly
Okay.
try to go down, just like elevate down a bit. Like
Okay.
slowly.
And roll out just
Slowly.
performance
And
check.
I'm sitting on her broom as well.
Yes.
Blind performance.
Let's hope it's better.
Shit, I can't count. 5 plus 7.
So 12. So you
I
just
can't-
bump, ding, ding, ding a bit, but you
Just no, slower, slower.
Okay.
but you managed to descend down. And,
Oh, we're down. Great.
yeah, and you see this marvelous chamber that is elaborate.
She doesn't. I see a marvelous chamber that is, and Mirtagas is picking something
And it has a like broken sword.
and
in his
talking
hand.
with a shark.
And you, by default, you also
Okay.
notice that
No,
this
it's
is
just holding
not a usual obsidian. It's looks like made of the same material.
Can you show me?
You know,
No, it
It's-
seems similar to the tier that
Let me give it.
you know.
I hold it
Okay,
and I
detect
let
magic.
you look at it.
Yeah. It emits the same kind of strange magical aura that your tier has. Now it's confirmed.
Magical.
I guess they found something magic like obsidian tier.
You know, I wonder.
I
if-
touch the sword with the tear.
Nothing seems to happen.
Nothing seems to happen.
But there's some feeling of the like.
Hey,
Now
pretty
give
much
it-
the
I would
same.
gladly take a short rest.
to recover my HP and also.
Can you use the sword?
I don't know.
Are you proficient with weapons?
Is there some way to tie a rope in the room to descend?
Is it
down?
safe
there is
here?
a rope.
I want to
that
find out
Mirtagas
what it is.
uses.
So you don't
really?
need a
Yeah.
sword. So
And also pythons
Oh, yeah.
and everything, so it's easy to climb down.
Oh, awesome. Then I go to the middle of the room.
I
Take
don't.
out my crystal thingy again and...
Don't let him use
Oh.
his crystal.
1 minute of true sight.
Right. So as you activate, you can see that in the Shadowfell, as you pierce the veil of this multiverse, you can see there's it's still a dungeon,
Yeah.
but it's covered with skeletons and large, thin skeletons, humanoid, but probably elven, of elven nature, maybe drow nature, maybe Shadowkai, but some worn and tattered armor, pieces of clothes, and you see the treasure room. So in the Shadowfell, there's a throne room, and in a throne room there is sitting a figure with a hood up, skeleton face, skeletal hands. The scythe is
Scythe?
on the side. Where
It's
next to
Grim
the
Reaper
throne.
now.
It looks like the Grim Reaper that Mirtagas summoned when you fought this 9.
He looks like, or by him on the side of his.
Grim Reaper
of
killed
his.
all the
We don't
elves.
see him.
Yeah,
And you can see him, he's sitting, and he looks at you, and for a moment you realize that he has a true sight too, and he gets up, takes his scythe,
oh fuck.
and he starts going. You can see some sort of force field around him, just
Oh, no.
shimmers, and he sits up, places his scythe back, and you can hear. Doesn't say anything, but you can hear the voice inside your head. I'll be watching.
Have fun.
And minute fades, and
Yeah, boy, me too.
and the vision fades, and you can still feel this. Someone is watching you. It unnerves you.
Did I notice anything in the room?
That's
Something
me.
hidden?
Roll a perception check.
I will collect the
You
gold.
can actually recognize people from the.
Natural one. I mean, dude, you're cursed with wands or what?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Maybe you're Will
My
Wheaton.
arrogance.
I mean, the presence of the
Jeez.
creature. It,
You are
it
cursed.
just overwhelmed you, and you could not see anything else. Maybe you saw some figures like beast-shaped figures in the
Next.
corners, but you're not too sure.
Next character as someone who
Has a lucky feet.
Yeah. A
Uh,
halfling with a lucky feet.
or like a caster that DM needs to roll for all the damage.
How much
like-
gold is it there?
only 14 pieces of gold, because it looks like there were piles of gold that was been collected recently, and as you can see, actually 2 or 3 coins are fallen on the ground next to the portal.
Two
So
for each.
it looks like someone was carrying the gold through the portal, at least to your deduction.
You know, it's really strange being blind.
I've seen death.
You're blind, he's seen death.
And you've seen, Nozug take out the crystal, concentrate on it, and then look
I didn't
strange
see.
for 1 minute.
We all have 3 pieces of gold additionally.
Mirtag, I've seen your...
And Nozuk takes
Yeah.
2. No, you take 2 because you're blind. Here's
No,
two.
Thanks, not
You're
from my
looking.
wish.
If you're looking into the same plane, it would make sense, right?
I've seen your Grim Reaper, and he'll be watching us. Or me.
Great.
And I will be watching nobody right
I used
now.
detect magic before. Is there any kinds of magic?
Dude,
here
we can't go
besides
back to
gold?
the Shadow
Besides
Hill because
portal
there's this Grim
and sword.
Reaper
And so on.
deed.
No.
Look, lost.
I try to follow Nozug's voice and like to
How-
see if I can find the person by the.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
find.
By hearing.
How big is this dungeon?
It's not big,
Big
actually.
ugly face. Yeah, that's what
It,
Let me think.
it only has 2
As
rooms,
you
right?
descended
Please
here,
say-
that was
Right.
like this hall. So as you descend here, so it would be about 10 feet wide, and it goes into like this kind of not
It's a
octagonal
portal.
shape, and there's a portal with orcish skull here.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Yeah, it's the
We
same
all
one you
seen
used,
that.
and the
seen
Well, I
same-
can't see right.
So it would be here.
Okay.
No, just
It's
draw.
a treasure.
That was
Just
yeah,
draw
pedestal
another
here.
circle.
So no, it was pedestal and like it seemed like there was
What is this?
piles of gold that are not here.
Was this the
Give me that.
No,
give me
it's
that.
fine.
Give me that. No, give me that. Give me.
Photo.
So it's that big, but it's beautifully made, and it's strange because it looks like that it has no exits or entries beside the portal.
Can we rest?
Can we look for exits or entries?
Well,
Yes.
that's kind of stupid
It's
idea. If
investigation?
there is a
Yes.
portal that orcs use.
I don't think we know the way they are coming from.
8, I guess.
Someone can help you on that, I suppose.
Somebody wants to assist me in looking.
I am short-rested.
Can I roll for us?
Alright, so Nozu goes ahead and
16, for example.
yeah, you're quite sure there are no entrances or exits here, and the only thing actually that you see that on here there was a bit slight of space where there were no dust, and you probably taking into consideration the size of this gargoyle, so it could be standing here
Oh yeah.
like a sentry.
And where is the
Nozu.
hole here?
It's about here.
Oh, okay.
Nozu, you might want to check for footprints and how old they are. We might get an unexpected visitor to get the rest of the gold.
Roll a
Survival.
survival.
There's
Yes.
not much
Someone
left.
was 14.
Is it possible
Jesus
to ruin?
Christ!
Audronaša, would you like
Compels
to
you.
look for tracks because you're good at it?
Oh, 20.
That's the one I gave my
I
love
don't
to.
I
22.
need to
Alright.
help.
So,
Survival.
yeah, you can. There is not much of dust and dirt here, but you can definitely see some orcish boots here, and most of them are those of higher rank, not priests but shamans.
I wonder if
So
we
how old
ruin
are they?
the-
And it's how many?
22.
How much? 20. Just 20.
22.
22. All right. So you can see that there were 4
For
shamans and maybe 1 lesser orc for just carrying the stuff.
okay, are they old footprints? Recent
Different.
ones?
Quite recent, looks like.
So quite recently we had 4 orcs, 3 shamans.
I mean, it's day, 2, 3 days, not
If
more.
if we ruin the portal, it should not work anymore.
Yes.
So
If you
just let's
Maybe you want to
break
use it first and
Do you know where it will take us?
stealth. Somebody
Well-
can turn invisible and go.
Well,
Yeah, but
don't
the plan
forget
is-
that
Mirta,
we
you
are
like to go.
I do not have an
Unexpectedly.
invisibility spell on me at the moment.
But
But
I
no,
do.
it's an adventure.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
I'm
that's
short
interesting.
resting for a moment. Yes, I would.
Your
I would
cat
definitely.
on your hood.
Yeah, I remember that they
So
have
I
a
like to
cat.
do that when I'm looking for a fight
Wait,
at the moment.
Do you want to
I think I'm
take a short
fighting.
rest on the portal?
Will we take short rest now?
On the
I'm
portal.
taking a short rest.
Okay.
I
think
I turn
it's
my cat
safer.
invisible and send it into
On the
portal.
portal.
So you send your cat.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the black cat runs and steps into the ball. Disappears without.
And I
standing.
want to be inside with it. Will I feel it?
Besides,
Yes,
the cat.
you're able. For a moment, you can see like this disconnection
blind.
and white noise. It's in your like sort of psychic damage, but not hard enough to
Nice,
actually
wow.
damage you. And then you maintain the concentration, and you can see this. Actually, roll a perception for your cat.
I have no idea.
Someone smites it.
Someone
It's dead.
It can also smell if it doesn't see.
Yeah, but
so
it's for
it can
visual
smell
stuff.
smite.
16 and
so-
maybe plus something.
That's enough. I believe it's +2.
Maybe it's plus 2. It's plus 3,
Plus
so
3.
19.
Right, so that's good. You can see it's a cave, a small cave on top of a hill. Maybe you can see trees. You can see a shining sun. So that means you're not in the Valley of Mines where everything is just cloudy.
Yeah.
And as your cat steps out, you can see the beach where you were boarded on the Corinus. And you can see a bit ways farther away a resting spaceship.
Spaceship.
Flying air
Yeah, that is resting on the ground.
of Captain
D&D
Ship.
and aliens. Spaceship.
Okay,
Wow.
I go back.
Craft.
Meow. cat appears.
And I'm like,
So,
this portal leads to the beach near Corinna's city. Where is the spaceship of the captain?
spaceship?
Say it for me.
Gerard voice.
Gerald voice.
Oh,
and
so we have
that's
some incriminating evidence. Oh, this is very...
Mirtagas, that
this is
spaceship
very
carries
good.
some mist of Kalambor. Want some things which can kill orcs instantly? Let's go for
I
it.
have
I
one
have
like that.
another... This is very good news,
It's a
actually.
cheap
blind.
thing. It's
I
a
know.
barrels of mist.
Thanks.
We have extremely incriminating evidence on the captain.
You're
That
blind.
was interesting.
Why? What evidence?
Well, there's a portal right next to him.
Right. Why you thought about it? I have more intelligence. Oh, okay. But the
But
airship, was it?
It's not...
Okay.
It's loosely connected.
It's okay. It's about 300 feet away from the portal.
So just like you know.
It's at the edge of a beach, a place, and it looks like it was placed to be hidden. But from the higher vantage point, you could see it.
No,
They wanted to hit
It
it.
is 300 feet away, then it's not really incriminating.
Well,
Nothing,
but the
nothing
good
evidence.
thing,
Not connected.
good thing, it's a shortcut for us.
Yeah, let's rest here and then leave the fucking valley.
We
Yeah,
don't-
as I'm resting...
Besides,
Right.
before that, Astra, can I use the mirror, please? We weren't using it for some days.
Remember what happened when I tried to... But we
I don't
decided-
want to look at the chosen one. I had other targets.
Fuck!
The remnants of
I
the
don't... I
barrier.
can't fucking see it. I tried to...
You find eventually
Right.
the mirror.
Mirror.
And it's still this buzzing white screen in front of your face.
I wonder if my dad sees the same. Like he's
Mirta.
blind.
I
the
think he just
mirror.
uses a black.
Show me,
Why is
well
it
is
white?
she?
Because you got too much light in your eyes.
You rolled for that?
Yes.
I roll for miles.
Look,
So,
now do this. I take off one of the shawl and I wrap around her head. So it would be like, you know.
And it's
Yeah.
still loose.
Yeah, it's still like light.
yeah, it's,
Nozugas, you
light.
disappeared.
It'd be dark
Oh my god, they used
her-
invisibility.
if you look
on
into
you.
her eyes, you can see that her Ragena, I don't know how it's just
Pupils?
burned.
Pupils.
Not people.
Not people.
What?
Pupils.
It what?
It's burned. Her Ragena, Regina, whatever.
She needs regeneration.
I
The
mean,
colored part
the-
of your eye.
Yeah, the bottom of her eyes
Laser
inside.
restoration would work.
Yes, you
Don't
could
use
cure
it.
blindness.
I'm blind forever, not forever.
Not probably not. You don't know that.
After short.
You don't know
If
that.
I'm not good after short rest, then
Remember,
I-
we have small dice.
I can
like
see
the
how
penis
your
of our
eyes look.
DM
They
when
look
he wants to
terrible.
permanently blind us.
I mean, natural one and no, fuck off.
just wait.
Your eyes are seriously burned. Let me help you. Oh no, let me help you. I just can't take you like this anymore.
Wait,
Oh, laser
wait.
restoration.
Your blindness
Oh, why
disappears in an instant.
Who blinded you?
You.
I did not.
And it's like a
Third
third level.
What?
Because I don't have any more.
So, and this blinding white screen just disappears, and you can finally see her.
Oh,
no
you
need
see,
to thank me.
see again. Nice.
And you can see that as it was burned from the inside of the house, it just shrinks and disappears.
Oh, that's how it looks.
I activate my
I
shield.
don't think it's gonna pass like that.
So you guys are taking short rest,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'm rolling
Right, so,
my die.
If you have your,
What time of the day is?
by the way, from yesterday when you took your short rest, you used your.
I don't remember if I
Yeah.
took a
Yeah, they
short
don't.
rest.
They didn't regenerate.
Yeah,
Yes.
long rest.
Only so. So
I
keep
don't
that in
think, I
mind.
think I didn't
I know.
took short rest
Had 3 left.
because I didn't mark them.
Those spells do regenerate.
Some.
6,
Okay, I might
have no
use
damage,
one.
so-
7.
No,
Small
no,
one.
just one. I'll keep it like this.
Okay, Jesus save me. And it's 1.
Jesus doesn't
best.
love you. You are a sinner in his eyes. Pray to Satan.
I mean, it's not a superiority dice, dude.
Pray to
Ah,
Satan.
Jesus.
Okay,
Like
See,
so
great
you
grass.
take your one.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
And as I take the short rest, I wanted to try to
It's
identify
mine.
the sword.
Once.
Sure. So the
I will
sword
also
is
identify
it's a magical sword, and it's made of this otherworldly
Obsidian thing.
obsidian thing that is somewhat connected to divination, but you're not entirely sure because it's more of a alien thing to you.
Okay.
But it's somewhat connected to you, and you still need it needs to
Can
be
I-
reforged to be fully effective, but it could have some effect. But you need someone of higher knowledge of arcane stuff to do that.
I want, because it's short rest in that I could not pronounce that now. The chocolate bar that I got.
Just spend the short rest and
In the
it heals.
The what? The tavern?
in the I cannot.
It heals you. It works as a small and not potent version of healing potion.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it. Need to write it.
Can I, before the short rest, cast into the ring of spell stalling banishment?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. Good DM, we use bigger dice for. That's all.
Yes, alright.
We use mine?
So,
We used yours when he blinded Astra. You blinded Astra.
Yes.
I did not.
yes, I know.
Shield,
Just-
shield did.
So, and
Minus one in.
alright, as you take a short rest, what's your plans right now?
Identifying
Go back.
an item as we do a short.
Going to Corinus and reaping the rewards of finding yet another portal that leads to the city.
Yes.
Alright.
And
So,
perhaps this
which
one.
items would you like to identify?
I did my chocolate.
You did your chocolate. Anything
You
for
can-
you?
Glow wand.
I take out the
Lear.
gear that I found, and I'm asking Astra to show me how to play.
Well, it takes a lot of practice, you know.
Maybe I'm natural in it. All
And
elves are like good players.
I show her first, do a little music.
Muty.
And
I
try
show
to-
her basic,
Roll a performance check.
basic, like twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Copyright.
Yes, I get it.
Hey, that's pretty
Performance.
good.
3. And wait.
It's not much.
So,
Highly impressive.
that sounds awful.
I'm basically blah blah blah
It's
blah.
performance?
Yeah.
Let me try.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
break it.
Okay.
I like it.
You know the dance?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. 23 is what I roll.
I would say at disadvantage because
I
you
have +5.
but you don't
I
have
have
any
proficiency.
proficiencies with musical instruments.
17.
Still sounds better. So his fiendish charm just chimes in and cling, 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 cling,
I look at him
cling.
like,
I will show you
Not
better
happy.
things.
Yeah, sure, sure.
It takes, you know, a lot of practice. Fingers have
It was
to
my
get
first time
used.
playing instruments.
Extend with a mage hand.
yeah, if you
You know, like they
promise,
play.
let me try
You
to play
know
with
how they
it
play.
and try.
Da, da, da.
I do like
What would you
the
identify?
sound of it.
What?
What would you like to identify?
I would like to identify the draw wand, which activated before.
So yeah, it's the wand for activation of the portals.
Every portal? Each portal you can see? Oh, I see the
at this
portal.
point, no, you would recognize that this it has the same symbol on the top of the wand, which the portal to the Corinus had to upper part of town. So you would assume that the attuned portals to this one, or this one attuned to these portals, would
Okay.
activate them.
Can I look through the stuff that we got in the ship? I just wanna check.
Yeah, what did you find?
You want to
I
know
want-
what they signed? Or
No,
what?
I just want to check the things like we got. Yeah,
Okay, what did you
rummage
get?
through it.
What did you
This
get?
I found, so I won't give it.
I'm just wondering.
Is it possible to enchant a piece of clothing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Adamant told us that yes.
Okay, nice.
you could do that. Yes.
For a
This is
special.
good for him.
Shall we
So-
go?
Yeah. Should you go through the portal or go
I'm
up?
going.
So Mirtagas disappears.
I'm
into the
also
portal.
going.
Yeah.
Me too, bitch.
All to the
Right,
portal.
so as you scream and Mephisto and
How
Severus also
unicorn got
descend
down?
down, he can teleport. To
Can we teleport our horses, our new horses?
I'll roll for Severi is for animal handling. It's a natural force, so I don't believe. But okay.
Audronaša, help me!
Do you want them to die?
And Mephisto natural too, so no, your horses, orcish horses, stay there, and as you step
They die.
Actually, I go back. You leave orcish horses? Can my unicorn teleport them?
Where?
down here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
So I go back, I bring him, I tell what I was like, could you please bring down the horses?
Right, so
And he brings down the horses with the
and they
teleportation.
teleport here.
Yeah.
And then you step into the portal, and you can
Yes.
see the bright, clear sky above you, back in the city of, back into the,
So nice
back
to
from
see.
the Valley of Mines into the land of Gothica, and this is where we'll finish our session today.
Wait!
Yay!
Before teleporting, I want to leave one Grom necklace at the teleport circle.
All right, so you place it on this spike, metal spike, and
Yeah.
then step in. As Nozugas steps last, we will wrap it up today.
Wrap it up!
And we will catch up next week, I suppose. If
Yes,
it's,
I believe so.
Alright, so guys, see you next time.
See ya!